105. City Riders here, Eddie Boyd, Dan O'Malley, Trey Trenholm, KLLI Forward Traffic. A day off. We took a day off. A day off. Hear of them? Mm-hmm. Many people do that. It's not unheard of in the business industry. From time to time, someone will take a day off. That's what we did. We took a day off so we could rest. It's summer. We're relaxing. From time to time, you may see us take a day off. I hope that clears up any misconceptions that anyone might have regarding our day off. Thank you.
I know.
I'm sitting at the computer. 3:10. Emails start coming in. What happened? Did you get fired? Did you not get paid? Why aren't you on? I done heard this bit. I'm taking a day off.
Yeah, I marked my first one, 312.
What's the name of the guy that runs the fan site? Don Sierra.
Yes.
He finally just had to post it on russmartin.info. I don't know. Quit asking. I have never, ever, in 2.5 decades of radio, ever worked any place where you take a day off and somebody wants to know what's going on. It's a day off.
They love you. They just missed you.
I even stopped by Abuelo's last night for a couple of minutes. Victor, one of the bartenders there. What's up, Plucker? That's kind of pot calling the kettle black for a colored filler.
Stop it. Stop it. What's wrong with you?
That was like a triple shot. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh. Later I ran down to Three Forks to get dinner. So I didn't feel like cooking. I drove the Batmobile. I've been asked a lot of things about that car.
Okay.
What's the chassis? Who built it? Does this work? How fast will it go? Can I see the flames? Last night was the first.
Okay.
What are your payments on that?
No, not really.
Didn't care anything else. What does that run you? $350, $400 a month? What are you paying? I just told him D&M and get the hell away from me. All right. Anything else going on?
Other than the fact that we have a full-blown workout gym now.
Looks good.
Yes. I mean, everything.
Now, and at first blush, this question's going to sound stupid.
Okay.
What are all the weights for?
They go on this big piece of equipment over here, the power lift.
Okay. So we're going to be doing squats?
Yeah, squats.
I don't like squats.
Well, that also is, it's a bench. So it does everything. That machine does everything. It's a reclining bench.
Okay, so we can do,
what do you call that?
Bench pressing?
Yes, those. And squats. You can do anything in the world on that.
I don't like squats. Last time I did squats, I got dizzy. I did.
Well, you didn't get dizzy.
Yes, I did.
The other day? You weren't dizzy. You were grumpy, but you weren't dizzy.
Something about squats made me dizzy.
I don't think so.
Did. I was fine up until the squats. I refused to do squats.
Okay, don't do squats. Your legs are fine.
Yes. What is it, Secret Squirrel? I've decided that's what you would look like. From now on, I want you to wear a great big fedora with the eye holes cut out.
Okay.
And a trench coat.
There is more equipment coming if you desire.
We don't have room for anything else. What do we need?
They have a leg extension, leg curl machine.
My legs are long enough.
No, it's not to extend your legs.
Oh. Do we need it?
The only thing that only exercise you can't do now is the leg curls.
Okay. You mean like this, where you're working your hamstrings?
Yes. And if we move some stuff around, we'd probably get it in.
Okay.
So.
Well, the bat rock's coming out. I'm having a landscaper put it up in the backyard.
Are you?
Yeah.
Good.
So that area will get cleaned out. If they think we got room for it, bring it.
Okay.
They're taking it all back in 6 weeks, right?
Yeah, most of it. We still keep the machine from Play It Again Sports. That's ours.
The thing in the corner?
Yes.
The multi-station thing?
Uh-huh.
Cool. Okay. Who's coming tonight? Is it Kevin or Randy?
Randy.
Yummies. Mm-hmm. She didn't hear anything I said on the air, did she?
No.
Okay. How do you know?
Because Kevin heard it and he said that she wasn't. He sort of asked her if she had been listening and she said no. So
good. Then I won't repeat it. But I bet it comes out flat. Yep. No way with a body like that, it's coming out round.
Laffy taffy.
Yeah.
Straight out.
Good. All right. So this is the week that we start.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we kind of did a little half-ass last week.
Warm up.
Oh, by the way, your food's in my car if you want to send somebody out there to get it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't know where here are my keys. Thank you.
Thank you, Trey.
They sent some dandy stuff this time.
Did they? That stuff was great over the weekend.
They sent me, let me see if I can find it here on the menu. Some kind of roll-up.
Okay.
Chicken all around Greek lunch. Was that it? No. But it's amazing the stuff there. I'm afraid to eat all this stuff.
Why?
I'm afraid I'm going to gain weight.
I promise you you're not.
Well, listen.
Larry knows what he's doing. I know.
All right. Breakfast. Open-faced English muffin sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
Topped with ham, egg and cheese, served with fresh fruit. Grilled salmon Cobb salad. Mm-hmm. That's for lunch. Dinner, orange roughy. Breakfast, corned beef omelet. Lunch, cold gazpacho soup and chicken fajita twister.
Mm.
Quit that.
Sounds good.
Mm.
God.
Mm.
Well, it just sounds good. Mm.
Chicken a l'orange. Braised leg of lamb, western omelet, Greek all this stuff has got to have too much fat. If I gain weight, I'm going to be pissed off.
I know. He knows. As long as you do the workout, too.
I can't believe eating the workout we're going to do 45 minutes a night is going to compensate for taking in all that food.
I ate all that food and lost weight and didn't do the workout. I don't know how he
exactly this diet.
Yeah, I ate 5 times a day. 2 of them were like the protein snacks, either a cookie or the bar or the shake.
What kind of cookies?
Little protein cookies. They sent. All right, I bought them at GNC.
What's in them?
EAS was the brand. No,
they like Oreos.
They're like just big mushy cookies, like grandma's cookies, but they're full of protein, good stuff for you, vitamins.
What do they taste like?
They taste just like any other cookie, really. There's no vitamin-y taste to them at all.
Big mushy cookies like Mimos?
Yeah.
Always wondering what a cookie tastes like. Pawpaw seemed to like it.
Yes. That's not what I'm talking about.
Oh.
The actual cookie like you bake.
Oh, good, because my Mimos dead.
And the EAS, a brand shake, the chocolate shake, just tastes like chocolate milk.
And I can do this. I can eat 5 times a day, and I'm not going to gain any weight. I will have a fit if I gain anything other than muscle mass.
I understand. You won't.
All right. Because I'm starting everything tomorrow. I got drunk Saturday. And you know how I got the refrigerator?
Mm-hmm.
And they send you all the different meals. Mm-hmm. And each one is balanced. It's got a little protein, little carbs, to whatever. Mm-hmm. I got drunk Saturday night and just pick and choose. I ruined like 6 different meals.
Just picking and choosing.
Yeah, I ate like the rice custard out of this one, and the roll-up out of this one, and the chicken Creole out of that one. And then I got...
You got to start over.
I got some great big, I don't know if it's a scone or just a great big English muffin.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I'm smearing tapioca. I was plowed. I just piecemealed it, but I was hungry.
Yeah.
Was that Saturday? Might have been Friday. I don't remember. It was one day over the weekend. I think it was Friday night. All right, we'll grab this. We'll start. I also hear you screwed up over the weekend. Don't say it yet. That's a dandy. Short of infidelity, that's a dandy.
Yes.
I bet Eddie's never pulled anything like that.
I don't know if he has. No, never.
Do you know what he did? Wow. Go ahead, Andy.
Yes, Russ.
Yes?
What did you get the pipe on the Batmobile?
What do you want, Gary?
What's wrong with it? Okay, this is turning out to be a weird day.
What did he ask? What do you want?
Well, obviously you could tell it was him. He said he just had a question about the Batmobile.
Well, what was the question? I couldn't understand it.
I think what he asked was, what kind of pipe did you get? And I have no idea what that's supposed to mean.
Okay. I actually think we're not going to know who it is.
I don't know.
You're right. Today's going to suck.
No, it's not going to suck.
I got a
It's
sneaking suspicion we got suck written all over this.
No.
Plus, I get woken up this morning.
Yes?
Abby's sick. She's in my office right now, so I had to bring her to work. Well, Monday she had a dental surgery. Mm-hmm. They got to knock them out, so that's why I had a day off Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And after the anesthesia, they're sick for a while. Sure. So 5 o'clock this morning, she's clawing at my face. It's funny to say now. But she woke up and just kind of, the little thing with a paw on the face. Uh-huh. I opened my eyes just in time to see her vomit on me.
No.
Uh-huh.
Oh, gross.
Right on my neck.
Could have been worse.
Okay.
Oh, man. Dog vomit.
Yeah. And since I was just waking up, there was really no time to react. No time to move. I'm laying there in bed. I see her mouth come open. She does a little oil derrick thing with her stomach. Mouth open. Vomit flies out. I'm thinking to myself, I should move. And Ron Chapman's life flashes before my eyes.
What?
I don't know.
Oh.
And then the yak hits me in the neck.
That's pretty bad.
I even laid there for a couple seconds going, I don't really feel like getting up.
Yeah, I would have screamed. Oh.
So I rolled it on the bed, and had to pull all the covers off. Then she, about 2 hours later, she acts on the comforter. Now I got to take the comforter off.
You do know what it's like to have a kid now. Between Trey and your dog, it's exactly what having a kid's like.
Yeah, but very seldom do I have to go through this with her.
Yeah.
And there are a couple of yak spots on the carpet I can't get up, and I got to go home tonight and clean the carpets. And because of the anesthesia, so for some reason, it gave her the pudding squirts.
So she's in your office?
She's right now, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not going to leave her at home sick.
I understand.
She's trying to come out of it. And those pudding squirts are hard to get out of the carpet.
Yes. I had a dog.
Yeah, we know.
All right. Sorry I brought it up. Tell me more about Abby. So she's up here? Brought your kid to work, did you?
Mine's sick. Mine has a reason for being here.
Okay.
I don't bring my kids up here and let them play on the computer and irritate the host.
They don't irritate you. They sit in the office and mind their own business.
They're not even supposed to be here. Just being here irritates me. I keep saying, we don't bring our kids to work. We don't bring our kids to work. Every 2 or 3 weeks, one of your kids is at work.
Not anymore.
You will? Completely defiant. Why don't you just vomit on my neck? Go ahead, Amy.
Russ, I just have a question.
All right. Try it again.
Okay.
You got to start again. I had to hit the delay.
Okay.
Yes.
You're always, on JD's hind end especially about bringing kids to work and stuff. But I bet his kids wouldn't like crap on the carpet if they were sick and he brought them up there.
We don't know. He's never brought them up here sick. They're always up here to play.
I really don't think that would happen. I mean, Abby could spew at any minute.
Okay.
You're talking that she's, having the Hershey squirts occasionally.
Mm-hmm.
There's no difference, dude. She's like your child.
But she's up here because she's sick, not because she needs someplace to hang out. We just had this conversation. Big people just talked and hashed it out. You little folks didn't get it.
You would flip if JD brought a sick kid or anybody up there.
If his kid was sick, I wouldn't have a problem with it. That's not the issue.
Russ Martin. Dude, you're the boss and you make the rules.
Are you driving?
Okay.
Are you driving right now?
Yeah.
Could you pull over to the side of the road and strangle yourself? I consider it a personal favor. There's a koozie in it for you. What is it she's not getting? I even told McNeil. I said, I know it's not a kennel. I got to bring Abby to work with me. I even notified my boss that I'm bringing my animal to work. I ever get any kind of notice when you're bringing your
children?
Those things?
My young man.
Yes. When I find out, when I walk into the office and they're humped over the computer.
Stay out of your way. Love you.
Not supposed to be here.
Love you.
Uncle Russ don't like them.
Uncle Russ, you do like them. What do you mean you don't like my kids?
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
You get flowers when Christmas morning?
Yeah, 18 years ago.
Good.
Yes, they died.
Bastards. Can we do news? We have time? All right. Go ahead, Jason.
Kid Craddock's still in your little Russ Martin Show bit?
What is it now?
The one where you hit the little button where it says, it's the Russ Martin Show. They had that on your best of, and yesterday morning Kid Craddock was doing his Kid Craddock Show. I saw somebody to say something out of line, one of the people in the studio, he'd hit the button.
Right.
Kid Craddock in the morning.
I can't help him.
Hey, you need to. Somebody needs to.
No, that's all right. Thanks for narking on him, though. All right.
I got an email about him doing a Tom Brokaw thing on Monday, too. Impersonation.
I hope his is better than mine.
No, you actually carry it off. That's what's sad. See a little bit and can't even... It's like covering a tune and not doing it as well as the original artist. Why? It's embarrassing.
He's had to figure out by now that his plan, although on paper, I'm sure it looks good. Mm-hmm. He steals bits, thinking there's very few crossover listeners. Steals bits. I'll have a fit. I'll talk about him. He gets free radio. People monitoring, just like this guy did. Mm-hmm. So now he thinks he's going to have more listeners, which might be true. But the problem is they're not going to tell anybody. And what's the purpose of having them if they're not going to tell anybody? Because you can't sell those ratings. You can't sell phantom listeners.
I swear they're listening.
I promise they are. There was one right there.
Yeah.
You didn't see him because he's a phantom listener. Not only, so now he's not getting any credit for the phantom listeners. Mm-hmm. Other people are figuring out that he's stealing stuff and he's losing people. Mm-hmm. So his little plan has vomited on his own neck.
It has, apparently.
I vomited on my neck at 5 o'clock this morning.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
But other than that, your life's pretty good.
Yeah, other than Chihuahua vomit on my neck at 5 o'clock in the morning, everything was all right.
You got a built-in gym and a trainer coming and free food being delivered.
Yeah. I want some of those cookies.
Okay. Get some.
Does Larry make those?
No. He just recommended a brand.
Oh, okay. Because I'm hungry.
Okay. Shouldn't be hungry. Should never be hungry.
I'm hungry.
Don't you have food? From the Diet Gourmet people?
But I didn't eat it.
Oh.
I ate the bits and pieces Friday night and ruined it all. Then we got a new shipment Sunday, and I haven't started on the new thing yet. Tomorrow morning, I'm starting from start to finish. Right now, I'm hungry.
Okay.
Because I didn't have nothing to eat today.
Gotcha.
Because I didn't have nothing in the fridge.
Because you ate it all?
Well, I ate piecemealed it.
Yeah. I'm sure we can get you some food up here.
I need some cookies or something.
Okay. Protein bars, protein cookies, protein shakes. Recommends 2 of those a day. One between breakfast, lunch, one between lunch and dinner.
So that equals 5 times?
That's 5 times if you count those.
I bet I'm going to be hungry.
I promise you won't be hungry.
Just by eating, because those meals from Diet Gourmet, is that the name of the place?
Mm-hmm.
All right. They're good, but they're not big. Not what I'm normally used to. I like to eat a lot of bulk, a lot of broccoli and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, Secret Squirrel just came back in. Where's your hat?
I'll have to go get one.
And your raincoat.
I'll have to get that too.
What kind of car did he drive?
Like a little round car.
Yeah. And get that guy from the Liz Wild Show, their producer. Mm-hmm. The guy that looks like Fred Mertz. Put a Fez hat on him. He can be your sidekick.
Nice visual.
Yeah.
That's good.
And he can't say anything in the halls except secret. What do you want?
I was coming in to see if you want me to get you some food.
What can I have?
Whatever you desire. Do you want some Chinese?
I don't know. Call Larry, see what I can have.
Okay.
See if I can have some of them crazy Oreo cookies.
All right.
Thank you. What?
Nothing. How'd they go? Secret.
Secret.
There it is.
Let me take this. We'll start news. We still okay, Eddie?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead. You're on the air. Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
Russ, it's Dr. Mitchell. How are you?
Oh, it's my vet.
Oh.
Yes. I'm fine.
How's Abby?
She's starting to perk up a little bit.
Okay. No more diarrhea?
She hasn't gone to, well, maybe, might be so bold. She hasn't gone to poo-poo.
Since you were here earlier. Okay.
Since I fed her.
Well, I figured I'd better call and check, considering I received a phone call from another client that told me you were discussing how she was sick. So I figured I should call and check to make sure she was doing better.
I just talked about how she yacked on me this morning.
Okay.
Now, I think after she came in for those 2 shots that you gave her this morning, I think she might have yacked one more time, but she looked good now.
Okay. Good.
Anything I need to watch?
Just keep watching for that and let me know if she continues to have diarrhea.
Okay. Do I have an emergency number for you?
To the emergency pet clinic, yeah.
Excuse me, that's for...
No, I could give you my cell, but I'm not going to give it over the air.
That's for citizens.
What?
I don't need an emergency pet clinic number. I need your number or Dr. Murphy's number.
I can give you one of our cell numbers, but not on the air.
All right. Well, hold on a second.
I'll put you on hold. People calling.
I know. I'm going to put you on hold, and Dan, the call screener, will get it.
Okay.
Thank you. You've been very kind.
You're very welcome.
All right. She's a piece.
Is she?
Yeah. Yeah. I always forget to look at her hands to see if she's married, because anytime I go in with Abby, I'm concerned about her. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if she's married or not. But she's a little monkey. Mm-hmm. She not married? Really? Dan must have just asked her. Shoot me in the ass with some horse steroids. I give it to her all night.
Quit it.
Nothing like monkey donkey love.
Okay.
We've been on the air 30 minutes. I don't think I've made sense once. Well, I have 2 of these.
One is for a Ted Koppel thing, and then the other is the other audio. So put the one without a label in first.
All right.
Ted Koppel got hosed the other day in the air when they were doing that blackout thing. I'll tell you the story in a second.
Okay. So one of your news stories?
Yeah.
Well, then here we go. All right, 337, J.D. Ryan's on Live 105.
Thank you, Russ. It's brought to us by Service King, MaxRx, and Expedia.com.
Service King Collision Repair Centers, now with 17 convenient locations, including Greenville, Texas, off I-30 and Highway 34, on the premises of Greenville's Pontiac Buick GMC dealership.
MaxRx Male Enhancement promotes length, girth, stamina, and overall sexual vitality. Maximize nature's power with MaxRx. Visit max-rx.com or call 1-866-MAX-RX-4U. Individual results may vary. Expedia.com, making it easy to find the trip you're looking for. Expedia.com. Don't just travel. Travel right.
All right. We have a Tuesday, August 19th, 2003. Bill Clinton turns 57 today. John Stamos is 40. Little Romeo is 14. Matthew Perry turns 34.
Is that the one that was on the bag of chips?
Yes. He's 14. And Tipper Gore is 55 today. After finding former Dallas Cowboy Dwayne Goodrich guilty of criminally negligent homicide on Friday in the hit-and-run deaths of 2 men, Dallas jurors delivered a sentence. Today, jurors sentenced Goodrich to 7.5 years in prison. He'll also be fined $10,000 for each death. Originally charged with manslaughter, Goodrich was convicted Friday of a lesser offense in the deaths of 2 men in the hit-and-run accident back in January.
So you get 7.5?
7.5 years and $20,000 basically.
So
you got me how long he's going to actually serve. Probably half of that.
I wonder if there's a possibility if he could get probation. Parole's when you're in for one, they let you out, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
No, he's been sentenced to prison now. So
well, I know.
He'll serve.
Well, how do you know?
Once you've been sentenced, don't you? I mean, he starts today.
I don't know how it works. It doesn't make any sense.
I don't either. But I believe whatever time he served is taken off that, and he starts today to prison.
So they didn't say anything about probation?
No.
Hold on. SS.
Yes, sir.
Get that...
Give me a second. Oh.
Get that either Everett or that Tim Powers guy on, the guy up in Denton.
It says here, because Goodrich had no previous felony records, jurors would also have the option of choosing probation.
So that hasn't come up at all?
Mm-mm.
All right. So I guess he's going to go.
So, well, again, 7.5 years, he'll probably serve, what, half of that?
I don't know. I don't have a clue. It's a damn board game. Every time that somebody goes, all right, here's the deal. Here's how many years you got. 10 years. You end up serving 3 days because for some reason you get 101.
Yeah. Something.
I'm telling you, throw in some fake money, some dice. It's a dandy board game. Call Parker Brothers. I'll bet he serves, I don't know, 2 years?
3.
You think?
About half. Yeah, about half. And Eddie said there's a bunch of different prisons you can go to, they're all state, but there's good ones and bad ones. And they'll probably put him in an easy one.
Yeah. What did Everett say was the bad one?
The state prison is bad, and I don't think he's sentenced to state prison. I think he's going to federal prison. Unless it's a state crime. If it is, then...
It would be a state crime. Wouldn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But usually high visibility people like that, they get laundry duty and, in their own cell, and they don't get mixed in with other people and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what they gave me when I got arrested. I had laundry duty.
Laundry duty.
I did. So I met those Chinese that raped me in 72.
No Chinese ever raped you in 72.
Yeah, they did.
Well, I really think that happened.
Hang on, I'll tell you exactly what happened.
Okay. You can't just recall it? I mean, if it happened to you, it'd be pretty traumatic. It seems to me I wouldn't have to...
I was in prison too many times. Hang on a second. I remember the long, hot, dry, rainy summer of 57.
Long, hot, dry, and rainy?
Yeah, that was when I was in the honor farm in Wyoming.
Was it long, dry, or was it rainy?
It was long, hot, dry, rainy summer of 1957.
Not going to be dry and rainy both.
It was long, dry, hot. Wait, it was a long summer. I was in Riverton, Wyoming. That was when I was in for animal abuse. I was using the Nair on Afghan hounds.
Yes.
Doing bikini wags.
That's torturous.
I remember that. That's the cellmate that I had that always kept going to the prison hospital.
Right.
Because he'd take his stewed tomatoes from chow.
Right.
Throw them in the toilet. Tell the guards he had an abortion.
Yeah, that's probably never happened.
Let me see. C-block. So, that's when I killed an informant for stealing industrial conveyor belt operated stainless steel dishwashers.
You got quite a checkered past.
Hang on a second. I can't find them. Here it is.
C
block. I was in the Louisiana State Pen in Angola, Christmas Eve of 1972. That was the year that Nixon beat McGovern.
I remember that.
And Nixon also went to China, so the Chinese liked him a lot. The Chinese that I met in the laundry didn't like the fact that I supported McGovern. That's when they raped me, and they left the ass and the sock in my ass. And that's when I got the nickname Ass Sock.
Of C Block.
Yes, Ass Sock of C Block. That's also where I had the cellmate that would, when I was asleep, right, he'd play bus stop. He'd make car noises, go around the room every few minutes, stop and fart in my face.
Prison's a tough place.
It is.
If you'd ever been.
I've been. He was the one with the great big long balls.
Yeah.
And he was in the bunk over me. And every day he'd get off the bunk and make sure I saw that big cyst hanging off of him. Then he'd always pop in on legal holidays.
I see.
I hated prison.
Yeah.
I didn't mow nobody down and say I didn't see it. I saw pictures of his car again, and I'm just, of Goodrich's.
Right.
How the hell do you not see people flying off your car? How in God's name do you not see somebody that's going to hit a fender hard enough? He only hit people, right? Yes.
It's my understanding he went between the wreck and the wall.
Okay. Oh, there's Tim Powers. Hi, Tim.
Hi, Russ. How are you, sir?
Lovely. All right, he gets 7.5 years. How much is he going to serve?
Good question. The law is unclear because this is a state jail felony. It actually could be day for day. He might serve the whole 7.5. I think that's going to be an issue that they're going to have to work out with the parole board. This was one of those weird cases where it's a state jail felony that was punished as a third-degree felony.
All right, you're going to have to, it's like I tell Everett, you're going to have to dumb it down. What made this a state?
Okay, a third-degree felony is one where it's punishable 2 to 10 years in the penitentiary. And the pen, usually you can get good time, and you might be out in 25% of the time. A state jail felony is a unique category of felonies, typically unlawful use of a motor vehicle, possession of cocaine less than a gram, piddly stuff.
Okay.
But it's more serious than misdemeanors, and the reason they were created in 1993 was that the state legislature, in one of their few bits of wisdom that they have, didn't want these young kids who were committing these offenses going to the penitentiary and becoming hardened criminals. So they made this unique hybrid category which had some misdemeanor punishment and some felony punishment into it for the minor felony non-aggravated crimes.
And obviously we got more kids going to prison, which is why they had to go back and make that adaptation. Because nobody's watching their kids.
Sure, absolutely. And so because of the fact, the ironic thing is here, if the jury had found him guilty of manslaughter, which is a second-degree felony, and it was a potential punishment range of 2 to 20, if he had a sentence of less than 10 years or less, they could have given him probation. But because it was a state jail felony, the lesser included offense, number one, the jury can't give probation. In the typical state jail felony scenario, the jury can make a recommendation on punishment, and the judge will decide if they can get probation. But the way the Code of Criminal Procedure is written, that under that particular paragraph, the judge can't even give probation. So he was going to get a term of years because even though it was third degree 2 to 10 punishment,
any of this?
Some of it
was still a state jail felony offense.
As you said, a board game.
And it's a very unique, because it was a deadly weapon finding, and it's a no-brainer that this car is a deadly weapon because it actually killed somebody.
Right.
So the fact of the matter is that he's going to serve at least 2. There's a deadly weapon finding. He has to serve at least 2, and he's got to serve at least half the time because of the deadly weapon finding. So he's going to serve a minimum of 3 3/4 years.
Now, what about because we already know he's guilty of failure to stop and render aid. What did he get for that?
Well, that hasn't been sentenced yet as far as I know, unless it's been done within the last 20 or 30 minutes. That could be up to 5 years in the penitentiary, or it could be a year in the county jail, or a fine of up to $10,000 or any combination.
So he's not even done with the time he could end up serving.
They'll probably all run concurrent. Like both of these counts will run together. So he's going to serve one 7.5-year sentence regardless of how long that is. The other cases will probably plea out concurrent as well, probably for less time.
See, that's where the absurdity comes up. I'm in jail for 3 different things. Or 2 or 3, we'll say 2 different things. And as I'm in jail, I get the 2 for 1 thing.
Yep.
Sure. I'm serving time based on both of them. Whereas had I done them separately, I would have had to serve out the actual time.
Separate deals.
Yeah, on different occasions.
Sure, yeah.
That's absurd. I don't even get the logic behind that, other than just kind of, getting them in and out of the prison system.
I've got one guy right now in Denton County that's got 14 cases, 9 misdemeanors and 5 felonies, and they're all going to run together.
It almost makes you wonder, why stop? If I'm going to go ahead and be there for this, I might as well go ahead and go do this if it's not going to cost me any extra.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but if you have 9 to 10 cases, you're probably going to do more than the 7.5. on Goodrich's case, if there's, if he had ran into people further down the road,
right?
Quite honestly, that might be taken out of criminally negligent because all these things are fact specific. But that might have been less. The jury might have seen, well, there's 5 deaths here as opposed to 3.
Yeah. So it wouldn't have been a good idea to whack somebody on his way home since he already screwed up.
Probably not the advice I would have given him.
Swing by the bank and just clear it out.
The hell, I've already mowed 2 people down. I keep, every time I see pictures of his car, I don't even, obviously nobody bought the fact that he didn't see what was going on.
No.
You look at his windshield, obviously somebody had to fly into the air and hit that windshield. I notice when I get bugs smack up against my car, I think I'd notice a human being.
Unless he was too hammered to notice.
Yeah.
I think even hammered, I would notice flying people. Yeah. And I'm not being flippant here. I would notice if I hit a human being.
I agree with you. And
of course.
The point is he's still going to get out of jail, a young man and very wealthy, and going to live the rest of his life.
Yeah, what is it? He was playing for the Cowboys, right? Okay.
He'll probably get some money put away, and he'll get out of jail. I don't know how old he is, but,
I'm sure he's in his early 20s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but if they give him some good time because of third-degree punishment, he probably won't serve more than 5 years.
Still a long time in prison.
A long time in prison, but a lot harder for the families, because the families, when they came out of the courtroom on Friday after the verdict, they were devastated that it was the lesser-included offense.
Yeah, I'd be pissed off, too. Somebody, blatantly mowed down 2 people, and, you get off with 4 or 5 years. That just kind of devaluates the whole essence of what's going on.
Yeah, it really makes you wonder, and I really think that the quote-unquote star power, the celebrity factor, even though he was a former Dallas Cowboy, I think that had something to do with it.
I didn't know who he was until all this happened. So had I been on the jury... Did I read this right? 11 chicks and 1 guy?
Yeah.
Would you, as a defense attorney, would you go with that?
Absolutely.
Why is that?
Because women generally have a tendency to be a little bit more motherly and lenient as far as that, and can understand situations where a lot of guys will just want to nail them.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Now, there's the flip side to it. The mother testifying has lost, her son as well.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
That's the downside, but it's a lot. I've had juries that the women have come out and cried and said, the reason we did this is this, and we've got a lenient punishment because of it.
So it's a crapshoot either way, then.
Oh, well, yeah, but you have to go into other factors. Whether or not they're, teachers or counselors. There's a lot of research.
Oh, that's right. You get all that information when you're polling
going through the selection.
Yeah.
You want to know a lot about them, really what political party they're in, what kind of donations they've made, and a lot of things to try to show what kind of a makeup they have.
We got a break, Eddie? All right. Can the family come back and hit him with civil?
Absolutely. Of course, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's not even while he's in prison, he ain't out of the woods.
Right. No, he could have a civil trial against him, and they could use all the testimony in this and pull a record on it and all the news reports, and that's probably coming next.
Yeah, and I would guess this would be a lot easier to win than the O.J. case because he was innocent in one and guilty in the other.
Sure. It's probably a slam dunker.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you, sir.
Hey, Russ, have a good night.
All right. That's the Tim Powers from the timpowers.com thing.
Up and down.
Yeah. All right. Do we even start?
We started news. We got to the Dwayne story, and we got sidetracked.
Okay. All right. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
You're kidding.
Swear to God.
Tell me the story, O'Malley. The chick that called. Wanted to know why I took a day off?
Oh, the one that called, about 3 minutes into the show, you were saying yesterday you just took a day off?
Yeah.
She called in and said, what do you mean a day off? They only work 20, 25 hours a week max. What does he need a day off for?
Where did she go?
She hung up right after she said it.
Oh. Perhaps she'll call back. I can enlighten her into the things that go into radio show. Hang on. Trey just came in. Yeah, secret?
The people at Johnny Carino's heard you were hungry, so they sent over a bunch of food. This was all I could carry in the first load.
What all do they bring? Is this the guy in the Sax Maniacs?
No.
Who's this?
This is Johnny Carino, the restaurant.
Oh.
For you.
What happened to his band?
That's different. That's not, no, not the Sex Maniac.
They sent over a grilled chicken breast and vegetables for you. And then there's lasagna.
Are we sure it came from them? It's just not some guy running around with a Johnny Carino and a Sax Maniacs outfit?
Positive.
How do you know?
Well,
this could just be some kind of nut listener that showed up and went, "Hey, I'm Tommy Garden, owner of Olive Garden. Here's some food. Eat it. Eat it all. I highly recommend those black chunks." How do you know?
He had a card. It's in Johnny Carino's sax.
Okay, he had a card. Yeah. What all they send?
There's a spicy shrimp and chicken pasta dish.
I can't eat that. That's got too much fat.
There's a lemon and rosemary. It's a grilled chicken breast and vegetables.
Oh, that's great.
Damn. Where are they?
They got a couple different locations.
Oh, they got to be close. I mean, I just mentioned it at 3:30?
They got them all over. One up by my house in Grapevine.
I can't have these. I got too much fat. That looks good. You want this, Eddie? Yes. What is this?
That's basically grilled chicken breast.
Yeah, this looks safe. Yeah, it's got that cow stuff on the side.
Cow? Chow.
No. C-O-U something.
I don't know.
Whatever. Yeah, that looks good. What else?
Then there's lasagna.
Can't eat that.
And there's more out there. This is all I could bring in.
Why did they bring all of that?
You said you were hungry.
I just said I wanted a cookie or something. I didn't say to bring me the entire menu.
I love that place.
Well, where is it?
Well, they got them all over town. The one I go is up in Grapevine.
All right. Well, thank them. I'll eat this during the break. Couscous.
Couscous, I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's what's with that.
Oh, I see.
I've never really understood that. Kind of like rice that didn't make it.
Yeah.
It is.
I don't know what it is.
I'll eat it. All right. You want to try news again? Yes. Do you want a legal ID, Eddie? Yes. Okay. He only works 20 hours a week. Do you need a day off? Those are the chicks that you just sometimes want to.
You don't. No, you don't. No.
If I did that.
Yeah. That would be the one.
Yeah. Don't repeat it.
I'm not going to repeat it.
What were you going to ask?
You said it. What's wrong with you today?
Why?
You're just being weird.
What's been weird?
What you just said.
I didn't say it on the air.
I know.
What else has been weird?
It's just been a strange day so far.
Just because I told Trey I wanted to dress up like Secret Squirrel?
Yes. And the guy from the Liz Wild show is what's he say?
Secret.
That's it.
What was his sidekick's name? Was that it? And he wore the little fez hats? Yeah. Secret. Yeah. Little short guy over on the Liz Wild show. What's his name?
I have no idea.
Fred? Sam. Is this more food? Bring it in. Let me look at it.
God.
Tassos is hauling some more stuff in. What is this?
Looks like a lot of cheesecake.
Is this still from
Johnny Carino's, yeah. Oh, this has got to be a big Caesar salad, yeah. This one.
What's wrong with these people?
You said you were hungry.
I just wanted like a Snicker or something.
You got 3 kinds of desserts.
Chocolate cake.
I can't eat that. I'm working out.
I know.
I'll taste it.
Yes.
There's more to come, too.
Oh, this is silly.
And what's in the bag?
Bread and some dressings and some other stuff.
I'm horny.
Be careful what you say. Oh, no. Oh, boy.
I gotta hang my weenie out the window, see what grabs. Every single day, this show just takes on a stranger and stranger dynamic.
Yes.
I had no idea they were going to bring food. And I certainly wouldn't have, had them bring all this because I can't eat any of this. It looks damn good. It's nice to look at.
Yes, Eddie can take some home maybe.
Yeah.
Trey.
You want some, Eddie? Here, take this home. This is your workout food.
Looks great.
All right. You ready to try this again?
If you like.
Okay. Yeah. All right, 408, J.D. Rhines on Live 105.
Thank you, Russ. It's brought to us this time by Bolero Energy.
Get a free ticket to Six Flags Over Texas when you fill up 3 times at Diamond Shamrock Corner Stores and Stop and Goes. Certain restrictions apply. See details at participating stores. Diamond Shamrock. Drive in, zip out.
All right, we know about the big Northeast Power blackout last week. Well, during live coverage on ABC with Ted Koppel on August the 14th, he took a call. This will be that first mini disc I gave you. He took a call from a guy named Bob Dobbs, who Ted thought was with the New York Transit Authority. After telling Ted that he's honored to speak with him, Bob manages to get an impressive 4 plugs in for his website called www.thankyoufortakingmycall.com, and he sneaks it in over and over and over. And
is it subtle where you nobody?
The first one was subtle, and the rest of them are just. He gets more and more blatant as this conversation goes on. This whole thing takes about 2 minutes, which is a site devoted to Bob's phone scams on television news media. Basically, he asks people who are trapped in the subway to remain in their cars and supposedly keep watching the live coverage on their TV sets down there. Didn't tip Ted off.
He didn't stop and say, hey, you know what? That's a great idea, but they got no juice.
He kind of does, but not really. The guy just gets weirder and weirder.
And he doesn't cut him off.
No, he goes all the way through. He said, also how people are getting information to subway cars. Dobbs says they're using a wireless radio telepathic system. He also says if they wander around down there, they might run into Beauty and the Beast characters. It just gets weirder and weirder. Finally,
do they not pay attention during these?
I have a feeling probably what was happening is they're talking to him in his ear, so he's asking a question, letting the guy finish, and then listening to what the director's saying, because he couldn't be hearing this guy.
Okay.
Either that or you're stupid.
Well, there is a lot of stuff going on if you're sitting on an anchor desk, because not a lot of people know. They're wearing an earpiece, so the control room can talk to the talent. Because sometimes you just watch them stop, they'll stick their finger on the ear, and they go, what?
Sometimes.
So you have a lot of stuff going on. We did the same thing when we were doing the TV show. And it's hard to do an interview when you got somebody yakking in your ear.
Yep.
But I certainly would notice if somebody told me to watch out for Beauty and the Beast characters.
This guy just gets more bold and bold. The very first one is kind of subtle. He just goes, well, thank you for taking my call.com.
Oh, okay.
You have been hearing, of course, about what's been happening in the New York City subway system, and I believe that I have Bob Dobbs, who is with the New York Transit Authority, with us. Mr. Dobbs, can you hear me?
Hello, Ted. Are you there?
I'm here. You tell me where you are and what you can tell me about what's going on or what's not going on.
It's an honor to speak with you. Thank you for taking my call.com. We would ask, we're down in the subway tunnels, we would ask everyone to remain in the cars until the power is restored. All drivers should cut their power until instructed by their supervisors to restore that power. Things are quite chaotic as you would imagine there, Ted.
Wait a second. I understand what you're saying, and I wish I could think that what you were telling me was somehow getting to those people. How are you getting information to them? They obviously can't watch.
All right, so he caught that one.
But the guy taps and dances his way out of it.
Okay.
Television, can't hear it on the radio at the moment. How are you conveying this information?
We have a wireless radio telepathic system set up for communication with those drivers. We use interconnecting radios and so forth. Once the power is restored, I would ask everyone.
And he didn't stop him when he said they had the wireless telepathic system.
That one went by him.
Pretty much everyone in the town, if possible, to log on to thankyoufortakingmycall.com, and that way they can get instructional video and audio clips and various things to help them through the state of emergency. If people begin to wander around the tunnels, they may uncover certain reserved areas where, for example, where Beauty and the Beast might be waiting there. But we want to make sure that everyone logs on to Thank You for.
Yeah.
there's really not that much going on.
Yeah, once we got to Beauty and the Beast, it was time to let this guy go.
Yeah. Yeah, just find a way. Like, okay, thanks for your time, and go on. Hope nobody else caught it. But he doesn't?
We're getting ready to get our third plug here.
TakingMyCall.com during the period of time after the blackout. Immediately get onto that site.
Somebody's got to be listening to him.
No, apparently not.
There's got to be a director or just a crew member or something going, hey, he's plugging a website. They're using mental telepathy to talk to each other, and you got Disney characters running around in the subway. You know, I'm just an intern here, but I don't think I'd leave him on.
So they might want to motion to Ted.
Yeah. Ted. He's talking about, didn't he?
And download the video and audio clip as an instructional measure.
Yeah, all of that sounds a little bit pie in the sky at the moment.
Not a clue.
No.
What are people supposed to do at the moment? You're talking about people staying on the trains. We've been hearing the...
Ask him about the Disney characters, Ted.
And that would be my first question.
Yeah.
Can we go back to that Beauty and the Beast thing?
Just have the director talking into Ted's ear.
Ask him about the Disney characters. Go on.
Transit authority workers have been escorting people off the trains. I mean, that's what they're supposed to do, isn't it?
Well, that's correct. That's correct, Ted. And I'm afraid that the problem here is that you're not listening to me very closely. What I'm asking is everyone to log on.
Well.
He's even telling him.
Yeah. You're not paying attention. Beauty and the Beast. Mental telepathy. Monsters in the subways.
On to thankyoufortakingmycall.com.
Yeah, he's actually broke it down. Is it 4 times?
4 times.
They cut him off?
I think I'm losing you, mister.
Protect the sanctity of the...
Mr. Dobbs, I'm afraid I'm losing you. And no, I did hear what you're saying, that people have computers and access to power. Once it comes back on again, I heard you and they have heard you. And I thank you very much for joining us. I'm going to interrupt our conversation because joining us now is the mayor of the...
He's just goofy.
Yeah. Yeah. Joining us now is Mayor McCheese. That conversation of, what was that, 2.5 minutes?
Yeah.
None of that made any sense. How could you sit there for 2.5 minutes and make no sense?
And not notice.
And save your time making the phone calls, because I get the joke already, so don't even bother with me with that one.
Right.
I'm not on a network. I can get away with not making sense for hours on end. He's supposed to be doing a news story.
Yes. I don't know, of all the people involved in a news show.
And they didn't even catch it.
Somebody would say, hey.
Dead. Cartoon characters.
I mean, this guy's ridiculous. Continue to get worse and worse.
And they didn't cut him off. His phone craps out.
Right.
What else is on that website?
Just a bunch of scams he's done.
Anything good?
Just stuff like that. I mean, he's called into different news programs. That's probably the biggest one.
Okay. Hold on. What is it, Jason?
Hey, just FYI, you remember the horrible show about the monsters living in the subway tunnels with Linda Hamilton? It was called Beauty and the Beast. I think that's what he was referring to.
Who cares? He's on national television telling them they got monsters in the subways.
I think it actually would have been funnier if he would have said monsters.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, Ted, we'd like to go down there and help them, but there are monsters down there. I'm never going in the subway again. I hate this job. All right, go ahead.
Good one. Okay. Didn't take long after last week's blackout for the government to put our minds at ease. It was not terrorism. However, the Al-Qaeda is still trying to take credit for it. The London-based Arabic Daily published by
Start again.
Okay. The London-based Arabic Daily. It's a newspaper.
Yes.
Supposedly from al-Qaeda terrorists, which made mention of the attacks on our economy. They said, quote, a black day America will never forget. And then after describing how the blackouts cost us some $10 billion, they wrote, just know that the cost paid by the terrorists to sabotage the power plants was a mere $7,000. Die of sorrow. So they're basically saying they did that.
Okay. What are they trying to do? Show that they're good investors?
No.
Where they put $7,000 into something and caused $10 billion in damage?
I'm just saying they're striking us where it hurts the most in our pocketbooks now.
Oh. Did you ever go back to the dentist about your teeth?
No.
Why?
What am I going to do?
You're going to get another thingy made. We're going to glue it in.
Glue it in?
You lost the other one. Did it ever come out in your...
I've looked everywhere.
Well, then you swallowed it. Or you got drunk and did it something with... It's in your room or in your bowels.
I know. Maybe I'll get a X-ray. Would that show?
I don't know.
I don't know if it would either.
I guess it would, wouldn't it? How big is the thing? Inch by inch?
About 1 inch by 1 inch square. Just about.
That'd be kind of hard to swallow whole. You'd have to chew that up.
There's no way to chew it up. No, it's porcelain. It's hard.
And you don't think it's come out in your pooter?
Not that I can tell. I think something that size I would notice. And I really did look for the first few days.
You really squashed your grunt.
I'll discuss it, but I looked for it.
Well, you looked, but you didn't actually touch it.
Yes.
You touched it?
I had gloves on.
I don't care what you got on.
I caught it before it hit the water. As it was going out.
Yeah. You're squeezing it right as it's coming out of the factory. How could you do that?
I'll bring this up.
Because it's still warm.
Yeah. You want it when it's cold?
At least if it's cold, I can pretend it's not mine. Or not real.
I was looking for it.
Why don't you just go outside doing the grass and then poke it with a toothpick?
Because I live in an apartment. You can't do that like your house where you poot in the backyard.
Oh. Who are you talking to on line 7 for so long?
It's Philippe from mp3playerstore.com. I'm trying to get him to come on the air with you.
I don't want him on the air. I'm still pissed off at him.
Oh, I figured you could tell him that because at this point he doesn't think you are.
Why would he not think I'm pissed off? It took him over a month. Well, they still haven't credited my account.
Right, and he thinks that they have.
No, they haven't. I checked my bank account over the weekend, and they haven't. In fact, it showed a charge for $208. Luckily, that went away. Time to get lost. I'm going to pound on his company for another week.
All right.
Or send us a bunch of free stuff.
I'm working on that as well.
Yeah. Don't tell him to pound stuff yet, then. Have him send the free stuff, then we'll pound him.
Gotcha.
Thanks. After the show Friday, we get a call from the website, right? The mp3playerstore.com. Is that right? Yes. One in Canada. Mm-hmm. One where I ordered the thing, never came, charged my account $208, right. Never credited it. I had to go through the bank to get it done. They're not responding to emails. I sit on hold for 58 minutes. Listeners are sending emails. Anyway, so the guy finally calls and goes, look, we're getting death threats in Canada.
That's funny.
And it even says, from Dallas, Texas.
Sure. We'll drive up there and whip your Canadian ass.
Let me see.
Oh, that's funny.
Credit card, that's not it. Let me see if I saved one of the emails. Credit card, Jackie Knight, thank you. I could have sworn I saved one. One moment, please. Let me look. It's not it. That's not it. Oh, here's one about McNeil. It says, how come is it when people call in to complain to McNeil, he bitches at them too? What happened to customer service? I don't see it, but somebody sent me a copy on one of them where it actually told them they were going to string them up.
God.
That was just one. I have no... Obviously, it had to be enough from the listeners to where this company in Canada is worried and they want to call and make nice.
Yeah.
And that was part of his deal Friday. Well, how about if we send him a free MP3? I already bought one. Mm-hmm. I got one direct from the manufacturer. They want to send a bunch of stuff. We'll auction it off for the foundation. Fine. Perfect. But I'm not going to say their customer service doesn't suck because it does. I'm not changing. You can't buy me off with well, not in this situation. Mm-mm. But I'm not going to recommend someplace with customer service like that. It is absolutely horrible. Very seldom will you actually hear me mention a business name and say it's horrible. I'll talk about
the incident.
Yeah, an incident. But very seldom you'll actually hear the name of the company. Lousy Canucks. Go ahead.
Okey-dokey.
He's still talking to him on the phone.
On Friday.
Hold on a second. What's our status now?
I'm giving him the station address so he can overnight us some things.
What's he going to send?
He mentioned something about a DVD player and a TV for your Batmobile.
Oh, I may let him off the hook.
So much for backbone and customer service and do the right thing.
Yeah, F that. I need a monitor, and I need some cameras, and a DVD player.
What kind of cameras?
The little small ones, the color, that are reversed, so when they feed into the monitor, you see it like a rearview mirror.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yes.
All right, good.
Whatever happened to standing up for the little guy and the no customer service and doing the right thing?
I don't know. All I know is I'm going to save a couple of grand on electronics.
Or, auction this stuff off for the foundation.
Who else has got a Batmobile?
Yeah, you got a point.
I'm not letting him off the hook. He can send all he wants, and if he thinks I'm going to change my story on the air, they're screwed. What I said happened. You can go to that website we were talking about last week. Forgot what it was. Resellerratings.com.
Okay.
It's on russmartin.info. Doug puts everything on there. Don, whatever that guy's name is. And before you deal with a company, you can type in the name of that company and see what other people what kind of service they got. Out of a 1 to 10, this MP3 player store, they got a 0.86.
So it's not just you.
No. Yeah. And I read that. I'd have never done it. Anyway, go ahead.
All right, on Friday, Los Angeles jury found Tom Sizemore guilty of 7 of the 16 charges against him, stemming from his dysfunctional and dangerous relationship with Heidi Fleiss. Tom got hit with 1 count each of domestic violence, making criminal threats, and vandalism, plus 4 counts of making obscene and harassing phone calls. He could get up to 4 years in prison, plus fines. Sentencing is October the 2nd. Until then, he's out on $100,000 in bail. Heidi's response afterwards was, "I couldn't take it anymore. You can act real strong like it doesn't bother you, but it does bother you. It bothers you a whole lot, especially when you're good to that person and you love them."
How much of that crap did she take?
Apparently.
The first time somebody puts out their cools.
Cigarette?
Yeah.
Yeah. On your hand?
Yeah, if they're putting out their cools on me, then I'm probably not going to hang around much longer. Because I'll give them the first one. Dude, you putting your cool out on my hand.
I don't know how many times he did that. She couldn't tell us before, could she? Because it hadn't gone to trial yet when she was talking to us.
Yeah, she was pretty clammy. Hang on. Where's my two-way? Secret.
Yes?
See if you get Heidi, what's her name?
Heidi Fleiss.
Yeah, Heidi Fleiss on. Thank you. Hold on, let me check with Dan. All right, what's the story with Pierre with mp3playerstore.com?
I'm emailing him the station address right now.
Did you make any promises to him?
No.
Okay.
I made no promises. I told him it would be in his best interest that maybe something might turn around, but I can't promise anything.
You said those words?
Yes.
All right. Because I don't want him sending all this crap. I went home Friday after he said he had credited my account. Mm-hmm. I went home, looked at my online banking. There was another $208 charge. It was on hold.
Yeah.
Because everything's like in flux for a day or so, and then it goes into your account. So I called the bank. This is like in the middle of the night. Canceled that card just so they couldn't do it again. Now, it never made it from hold to the actual account.
Right.
So somewhere along the line it vanished. But just the fact that they still have access to my card and could go back and charge if they wanted to, screw that.
You canceled the account?
Yeah. So they're sending me a new card. And the chick and I started swapping pictures.
You did not.
I talked to her for 45 minutes. This is the middle of the night.
You're kidding.
Yeah, she was in Nevada.
She hot?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What you doing sending pictures out? She was supposed to be at work.
It was when she got home from her Yahoo account.
Oh.
Because we talked back and forth, and I told her what I did, and, the whole story, and then, da-da-da.
So how old are you? Da-da-da.
Yeah.
How old is she?
She is late 20, like 28, I think.
Any naked pictures?
No. She's going to UNLV.
Oh. Very nice. Hitting on chicks out of state now.
She may come to town.
Just a matter of time. The show gets syndicated. You'll be hitting on chicks all over the country.
Oh.
Yes.
I forgot about that. That kind of reaches, lengthens our,
yes.
Testicle tentacles.
Yes.
I like that.
I heard XM, and I won't go into the details, doing radio commercials on another station.
Really?
No, that was odd to me.
Why? We see commercials for, like, Dish Network on regular broadcast TV.
Sure, I guess.
Same thing. What about it? Which station was it?
KSCS.
Yeah, they give up anyway.
That you asked. It was the way the commercial was worded that made me go,
Why?
Turn off the mics.
All right, click.
Never mind.
What? Is this going to be...
Yeah.
Will listeners get this?
No.
Is this a radio thing?
No, it's ratings problems.
Tell me really quick. I got it. Yeah, you can't use words like that and refer to the ratings.
No.
Maybe you can in a commercial, I don't know. But if I were to say things like that just on the air,
you'd be busted.
Arbitron would be all over my ass. Just like they jumped all over Craddock.
Yep. It says, da-da-da, I listen to this. Da-da-da.
Okay, I got it. Nobody really understands what you were saying, but I get it.
Okay.
Man, thanks for bringing it up. Sure. Eddie says we have to break.
All right, there's news and information. I'm J.D. Ryan, live 105.3, The Talk That Rocks, Texas.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
What do you got?
I've got KLLI and Laser and North Texas Clean Air Coalition.
All right. Your out cue is something.com.
It's not LASIK, it's Intra-LASIK. Come and discover the Tylock Advantage this Tuesday evening at our free Intra-LASIK seminar at the Tylock Eye Care and Laser Center. Call 972-258-6400 to attend. Tired of the daily traffic grind? Try public transit because even one car off the road can make a difference. For more information on how you can make a difference, check out tryparkingit.com.
Well, in North Dallas, we've got a mess on 635, but westbound 635 at Denton Drive, the center lane is blocked. On eastbound 635, just past the tollway, there's a wreck in the HOV lane. There's an overturned SUV. Traffic's backed up beyond Midway, just occurred. Northbound 67 Marvin D. Love before I-20, a crash. On Central, southbound, right around Northwest Highway, there's a car that broke down, but they did manage to get it over to the shoulder. And really slow on 360 southbound from Brown Boulevard to Abram. It's also brought to you by Decker Foods. Labor Day weekend's coming up, so stock up on delicious Decker hot dog, sausage, bacon, and lunch meat available at your local grocer. For a true Texas taste, it's got to be Decker. I'm Gail Lightfoot on Live 105.3, The Talk That Rocks Texas.
Thank you, Gail. All right, 75 for the low tonight and partly sunny. It's going to be 98 again tomorrow. We are exactly 100 degrees currently at Live 105.3, The Talk That Rocks Texas. What?
I'm almost done.
Okay.
And you ruined the lasagna.
How did I ruin the lasagna?
You used the same fork twice.
Didn't ruin it. First of all, it's 2 full plates.
Uh-huh.
I'm saying I didn't ruin it. How's that ruin it?
Nobody else can eat the lasagna you were eating because you used the same fork in there.
How's that ruin it? I don't have any diseases.
We don't know them.
Yes, we do. I've had my blood tested.
Make any difference? God knows what's going on in your mouth. Look at all the freaky stuff that you guys are into.
We're not into anything.
Plus, that's just rude.
Pretty much like eating on the air.
Made no difference. Trey was doing that one night at 3 Forks. All of us went out to eat. They always bring us a big plate of dessert.
Mm-hmm. I've seen this.
Monkey Man's eating right out of it with the same spoon over and over. I went, dude. Earth people want to eat out of that.
And then what did you proceed to do?
I just grabbed a piece and my mouth. Stuck my face down in it. If you're going to be rude, just go all out.
Yeah.
Not like I stuck the same fork in there twice. Use a different fork.
I'll go get a knife and cut off that little piece.
It's too late.
It's not too late. Germs don't migrate.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. What makes you think that germs are territorial?
They're going to hop around.
They're not like, yes, they are. It's not like they're Cherokees where you just give them a bingo parlor and they sit there all day. What's the matter with you? You got Choctaw germs.
My mistake.
Hi, Daniel.
Hey, how you doing, Russ?
Good.
Hey, they got over here at Miller Road and Plano Road, they're trying to get a permit for a strip club, and so they got about 50 or 60 old people out there protesting this afternoon to try to get them to stop it.
Where do they want to put it? That's a good place for a strip club. Mm-hmm.
It's like almost right on the corner. It's between. They used to have like a little place they sold cars, and they stopped doing that for a while. And they've got a sign out there for it to ask for the permit. And what's funny about it is and we're about a mile away. We got an actual thing from the landlord wanting us to sign a petition because it'll create prostitution and lower the property values, and it'll increase crime, and so they got all these people out there protesting.
Why do they think boobs will do all that?
I don't really know.
I'd give cash if a topless bar opened up in front of my house.
I don't know. Well,
across the street?
It's not near any houses.
Your property values would decrease.
Why?
That's just they do.
If I drove down a street and there are a bunch of nice houses, and across the street there's a great big topless bar, why would that decrease my property value?
You're unlike most people, because most people don't want that in their neighborhood.
I would.
But it's not even near any houses. It's all industrial district.
Yeah, if it's an industrial area, they'll get it zoned. It'll go up.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. That makes me excited thinking about it. Looking directly across the street, seeing a bunch of big lights, neon naked chick doing the move.
Right. No. That move.
Oh.
Yeah. You really want that in your neighborhood?
Yep.
Property values would plummet.
I don't think so.
Yes, they would.
I'd specifically look for a neighborhood with something like that.
There are people that moved out of your neighborhood just because they knew you lived there.
So?
I'm just saying. They were afraid the property values were going to go down.
Why? What am I going to do?
Why do you think they moved?
I don't care.
2 streets away. They heard it.
They even said that my nosy neighbor that lives just to the right of me, so they actually asked less for the house than the market value just to get out of it. I said it was because of me.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, why would you tell me that? Is that supposed to hurt me? Is it supposed to make me feel better? This is the same guy that came over one night because I'm out there spreading fertilizer.
Mm-hmm.
Radio business not doing too good? You having to do all this yourself? That's when I tell him, no, I don't want to be the fatty on the block. That's why I'm out doing my own stuff. Why don't you look into it?
Is he heavy?
Yeah. I'm the only person on that block that's not fat.
And they all have lawn services and pool care.
Yeah. Nobody goes out and does their own stuff. They're fat, they're middle-aged, they're useless. I hate them all.
I hate your neighbors.
Yes, I do.
Do you really?
Never question that.
Okay. They haven't done anything to you.
Plus, I figured out that mushy area in my yard.
Right.
It's because the ding-dong next door is watering his yard 3 times a day, and it's all draining over to my place. So now I got standing water, and I probably got larvae growing there.
No, you don't.
One of them jumped at me.
The larvae?
Yes.
Larvae don't jump.
They were huge. Oh, I'm sorry. Are these Choctaw larvae?
They just don't. That's an egg.
Jumping me.
Jumping eggs?
No. Maybe they was Mexican.
Stop it. Stop
it. What was I doing?
No.
Yeah, well, good. Then I'm not interrupting anything.
No, you're not.
You're right. It's been just a damn queer day.
Yes.
Go ahead, Nathan.
Hey, Russ, a buddy of mine in Addison said he saw you in the Batmobile over the weekend, said you got arrested.
What? Excuse me?
Why would he think I got arrested?
Well, he said you were out there in the Batmobile, got arrested, and they impounded the Batmobile while they hauled you off to jail.
Well,
what?
Did you get arrested?
When?
Over the weekend? Saturday?
I don't remember.
Yes, you do. Do you get arrested and get the car impounded?
Why do you ask?
Because this guy brought it up.
So?
Seems to me that would
a lot of things come up.
That would have been something you would have brought up.
Why?
It's kind of important.
Why?
That you would get arrested?
Who said I got arrested?
He did.
We don't know him.
Oh.
And he didn't even see it. His friend did.
Where was this?
In Addison.
Oh. What were you doing in Addison? Why'd you get arrested?
I didn't get arrested.
This guy says you did.
Well, he says a lot of things. Nate.
Yo.
Stop being a big mouth.
Did you get stopped by the police for any reason? Other than the chit-chat?
I might have been around some cops.
Were you arrested?
I might have went to the jail area in the Addison Police Department.
Why? What did you do?
I didn't say I did. I said I might have.
Did you?
I haven't had a chance to visit with Everett thoroughly about this yet.
Oh. Okay. How'd you get out? Bail? Did you get arrested for something? Just say yes or no.
Buddy, I'm on the lam. Shut up.
You're on the lam?
I am.
You're not on the lam.
I'm a fugitive.
Don't you think they know where to come get you?
No.
You drive a Batmobile. It's not real big secret where you are.
All I know is when I get off the air tonight at 7 o'clock,
right,
I'm headed for the border.
No, you're not.
I'm making a run for it.
No, you're not.
And I'm cutting my arm off.
What? Why?
I don't know. All fugitives have a missing arm.
Wasn't aware of that. It was just that one show.
Oh, well then I may not do it.
No. What did you get? Did you really?
What is wrong with today? Today has just gotten weird. Damn strange.
It's been strange ever since the whole day's just been odd.
But it's been a fun strange.
Yes, it is.
I don't know what happened.
Did you get arrested?
I don't.
You do know.
I had a busy weekend. I did yard work.
Right.
Abby was sick.
Yes. Got arrested.
I can't keep track of everything. I don't keep a diary.
Seems to me I would remember that if I'd gotten stopped by the police, much less arrested and went to the jail area.
Well, obviously you're a better person than I am.
No, you remember.
I don't remember anything.
It happened. I mean, if it happened, there's going to be a record of it.
Not necessarily.
Why?
Because. You ever heard of expungement?
Yeah, but not when you're on the lam. They don't normally expunge you.
Oh, that's right. Well, I'm on the lam. I don't have time to talk to you.
What happened?
Hi, Quinn.
Hey, Russ. What's up, boss man?
Yeah.
Hey, JD. What despicable thing did you do?
I don't know what that meant.
No idea.
Oh, I know what he's talking about. And stop chomping your teeth.
I didn't.
Go to the dentist. Have them sawed down. Do something.
I will.
Stick some rubber bumpers in there.
I will. I'll go back to our little dentist friend.
You're not going to do it.
I will. I need to go for the other reason, too.
What's the other reason?
My molar, broken molar.
Oh, that's right. You haven't gone for that either?
No.
Just please
I'll
go. Go tomorrow.
I'll make an appointment. I'll go get that number from Trey.
I thought you already got the number. What are you waiting on?
I did.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing's wrong with me. What despicable thing did I do?
I know what he's talking about.
What?
The thing that you did that was just short of infidelity.
Oh, that.
We'll discuss that in a minute. That one makes me laugh.
Why?
Round eyes. Go ahead, Chad.
Did you get a DWI?
Did I what?
Did you get a DWI? A DWI?
No.
But you got let off?
I don't know. It's nothing. Why you... Nosy. Why is everybody curious about my business?
Somebody will know, because if you got arrested, that's kind of a big deal.
So?
Well, that's that people want to know. It's like yesterday at 3:10. Here come the emails. Where's Russ? What are you doing? Taking a day off? Is he sick? Is he dying? Are you protesting? That was the consensus that we were protesting.
Protesting what?
For not getting our talent checks, our money.
We never said either way if we got it.
That was the consensus of my emails.
Well, and that would fall under a radio stunt. How many times I got to warn them? Don't buy anything. You chomp your teeth one more time.
Okay.
Stop. Stick something in there.
I'm not sticking anything in my mouth. I can't wear that thing at work. It would make a clack noise, too, because it's enamel. It's for sleeping time. If I could find it.
Nothing happened to me.
Yes, something did. You've got that look that something happened and you don't want to say it.
I got a lot of looks. I don't know what you're talking about. You people leave me alone.
Okay.
Bunch of nosy snots.
Just tell me what happened.
All right. I have to turn the mics off.
Okay. Okay. None of my business.
All right.
I agree. Just hint.
Okay.
Did you actually get stopped?
All right. I'll turn the mics off and tell you.
Still. No, business.
Okay.
I'll quit asking.
I took a tour of the Addison jail.
Is that what you call it?
Yes.
I took a tour of the Euless jail once.
They're nice, aren't they?
They're very, very nice holding cells.
Yeah.
And did you actually get stopped by the police?
I stopped near some police.
Uh-huh. Did they stop you?
No.
Okay.
I was looking at bars in Addison.
Oh, bars.
Found 2 really good ones.
Mm-hmm. Can you share the locations, or you don't want to?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Okay.
I think one of them is a dandy location because not only, I can't say too much. I'll just say a dandy location. It's huge.
Okay.
And I believe it's been vacant for over a year.
Ooh.
Which means the people sitting on it either have so much money they couldn't give a rat's ass less, or they'd be anxious to work with us on it. I mean, it's got play. You could finish it out in stages. Start small, get it open pretty quick, and as the business grows, finish out more areas.
The walls, yeah.
I bet it's at least 9,000 square feet.
Damn. That is huge.
Plenty of bar area. Do anything that you want. Really, the only deciding factor is if we get enough investors. And I like to have more investors putting in just a little bit, so in case it craps, nobody really loses anything.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, later, if the business becomes really successful, it's easier to buy them out and give them their money back and give them a nice little profit.
Yep.
So that works all the way around. Just depends on how much they want for this. And I believe they also own the property just to the left of it. And that one's open. So if we were to go in and make that business successful, that adds value to the other property.
Perfect, yeah.
I mean, it's got cool. In fact, Trey was supposed to check on it. Did you find anything out?
How'd you find out this place? Just drove by?
Cops told us about it.
Oh, the cops told you.
So we stopped and looked at it. They came by.
You and Trey?
Mm-hmm. And then afterwards, I was going to go to eat. I went, well, I can't go to eat out here. I got to take the Batmobile home. He goes, park it over at the police department. So now the Batmobile's parked out in front of the Addison Police Department. That's why I was over there.
Uh-huh.
All right, what's the story?
I haven't found price. I've been trading phone calls with a girl who's got that.
She won't tell you prices?
I just haven't been trading phone calls. She wants to talk. She wants to know more about who we are, what we have in mind, and so.
We want to open up a bar.
Oh.
Well, what's to know? I just want to know how much they want per square foot.
I will have information.
Well, just have her leave that on the thing. Hey, it's me. You're not there. When you call back, leave this message. I'd like to know how much per square foot. Because if it's retarded, what do you think we're looking at? This bar could be huge. I mean, this is the first time we've talked about this.
Right.
I'm actually excited.
Big enough that you could display one of the Batmobiles.
I could park all 3 cars, build a special area out front.
Right.
You don't even need a sign.
You wouldn't.
There'd be a traffic draw right there.
Oh, yeah.
How much you think per square foot?
I think they're probably asking 18.
You got to pay that every month?
Well, that's a yearly figure, and then you divide it by 12. But, I mean, I think that building's probably 12,000 square feet.
Oh, is it that big?
I think so.
Oh.
Considering that other one we looked at was around 9.
Okay. This one's, the bar is huge. It's got a huge kitchen. Wow. So if you decide you're going to, serve a lot of food, you could even do that one in stages. Start small, do a little food. If the business grows, then you finish the rest of that out. So you don't have all your money in the finish out.
Oh, it's got a gourmet kitchen. It's got 2 walk-in fridges that are bigger than...
Actually, 3.
Oh, that's right.
Jeez.
Yeah. I really am. I'm excited.
I'd like to go see it. I'll ask you later where it is. I'll go by.
We can go by tonight after we work out.
Okay.
Is that cop back on duty?
No.
No.
Not till, I think he said tomorrow.
All right. Yeah, we can look at both of them, see what you think.
Okay.
Nice area. Good visibility. High traffic. Perfect. I can't believe some of these businesses are vacant. Don't make any sense. Especially Addison.
That place is growing all the time.
Why would it be closed?
It's been a tough economy. People are real scared to open up, especially...
I'm not as scared.
That's true, though. He's right. The bar business has suffered quite a bit.
Well, here's the other thing. If we get enough investors, we can start out low with a lot of the prices. Never come up to, what the average is in that area. What's an average drink now? I don't know. I never pay for anything.
I was going to say,
$6.50.
All right, $6.50.
You're kidding.
For like a Jack and Coke?
Yeah.
At a non-topless bar?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Cover your costs for a while. You got enough investors and go, hey, here's what we're going to do. We'll start at, $3, $4, something like that.
Oh, you'll pack people in.
Yeah. close all the other businesses down, and we jack it up to $8.
Pretend that you're American Airlines. That's what they do.
Yeah.
They go into a small town with a little bitty airline tries to start up, and they go and they cut the prices to, $100 a seat. And the little airline goes out, they jack them back up.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I like that. They're geniuses. No, it's just like I always said, there's no reason to hose people on drink costs. There's just not.
Just because you can.
And we could, there's a bunch of finished off rooms. We could have VIP rooms for different stuff.
I'm dying to know what this place was, but tell me later.
Hang on, I'll tell you right now. That's why they have all the little individual rooms. It's perfect.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
But I got a feeling they're going to want too much for it. No, did I tell them the wrong place?
No.
Is that the right one?
Yeah.
Let's go look at it tonight.
Okay.
Work out with Randy.
Okay.
Did Larry tell her to wear more clothes this time?
I believe so.
Okay, because I can't work out with her with the little bitty tight shorts and the boobs are popping. I can't focus. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what she's telling me. I can't.
I know, I saw her. You're staring. You're looking at her. You're not hearing anything.
No.
It was that blank look. And, of course, Trey's standing there staring, too.
Yeah.
To the point where she finally goes, are you going to stand there all night?
God, I thought I was going to explode when she asked me if I want to do lunges.
Yeah. Wasn't what she meant.
I know.
Yeah.
Ready for lunges? Or do you want it?
Not that kind.
So, yeah, she needs to wear more clothes. We got a break? We just came out of the break.
In almost 20 minutes.
It has not. I don't believe that timer. It throws out a lot of numbers. All right. We take this and then we'll break. Go ahead, Kyle.
Hey, Russ. Listen, did you ever call that girl that Gail was telling you about? The girl that was her daughter's best friend?
No, I forgot, and she didn't say anything about it.
I thought maybe that's why you were in jail, because, she's too young or something.
Like too young how?
I don't know. Maybe
we'll make him sit in this one.
Maybe that's why you...
Well, Gail, I think Gail on the air said she was 23. Why would I be in jail?
Oh, I don't know. Well, I don't know.
Well, I'm trying to understand what you're telling me. Sit in this one, you idiot.
Because you were talking about being in jail and stuff, I just figured,
I already said I wasn't in jail. I already said I wasn't in jail, and Gail said she was 23. I don't understand what you're trying to tell me here.
I thought she said she was like 19.
Well, why would I go to jail if she was 19?
Man, I don't know. Maybe you propositioned her.
Why would I have to proposition her? It was going to be a date.
I don't know, man.
You're trying to be funny, and it's crapping on you, isn't it?
Yeah, it kind of crapped on me. I'm
Thank you. All right, bye. Why are your headphones on?
I just wanted to hear you make that guy sit in it.
Why don't you go sit in the office and sit in yours?
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
I couldn't hear you through the intercom, Dan. Just tell me on the air. Is Heidi making deals again?
I don't know about deals, but...
Can she just not come on the show, be like our friend, and tell us what's going on?
Well, she wants to do that, but she said that...
No, she don't. The last time it was promote the book. Mm-hmm. What was the book? I forgot.
I actually don't recall the book myself.
All right.
Pandering?
Yeah, that was it. Yes. It was like a coffee table scrapbook. Yeah.
Well, now apparently she has a radio show started.
All right. Is that her on the hot? Yeah, okay. What's the radio show?
Russ, you're going to start off being a goofball already?
What's the radio? I want to make sure that...
Come on, you couldn't remember the name of the book?
Was it Pandering?
Russ, don't get on my bad side. It was Pandering.
Okay.
You knew that.
Did I promote it?
Yeah, how'd you forget the name, though?
Well, I don't keep it in front of me all the time.
I got a lot of push my buttons.
I got a lot of books. I don't know what your buttons are. I haven't been around you long enough.
Pandering's my baby.
It's a lovely book. There. Love the pictures.
Now you're on my good side.
It's got plenty of things. It's a nice, eclectic look back at your life. Mm-hmm. See?
You're trying.
I'm done.
You're giving a good shot.
I'm tired.
Are you tired?
So, all right. So, what's the radio show?
Tired, right?
What's the you're sucking the life out of me.
I want to hear what you're saying.
What's the name of the radio show?
Sex Advice with Heidi Fleiss. It airs every night, 2 hours, 7 to 9, San Diego,
92.1 FM.
Not that I wouldn't want to promote it for you, but...
Well, you don't have to. But
well, I mean, well...
It's going to be national in about 40 days.
All right, national. Okay, then that makes sense.
It's going to be national in 40 days, so you'll have to listen to it.
Okay. Well, I was going to say, we're not on in San Diego, so...
It might be even on whatever call letters you're on.
Okay. And it's a 2-hour show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very unique program.
Do you have they have a demo of the show?
Yeah, I have a demo.
Have somebody send it and I'll give it to Bob.
Okay.
Maybe we'll be your Dallas affiliate.
Hey, they're all scrambling for it.
See?
You know why?
I'm helping you already.
Yeah, thank you, Russ. I need your help.
So let me ask you something. Are you happy with what was the actual verdict of the Sizemore case?
He's found guilty of beating a woman.
Okay, and how long did he get?
He's not sentenced yet.
When is that going to happen?
I think, I'm not sure. I think
October 2nd.
Okay, you know it. It's
okay.
in a paper or something. You know what? After I was done testifying, win, lose, or draw, I felt better about myself.
Well, yeah, I mean, who's going to, what kind of movie part? Well, hell, I don't know. I was about to say, what kind of movie parts can he get now? But, look at all the other idiots that screw up their lives.
But look, really, Hollywood's a very forgiving town unless it's beating on a woman, a child, or picking on the elderly. They're unacceptable, no matter what.
How long were you guys dating? Or where did you meet him to start with?
I met him, actually, in a car. I was following, someone called, it's a long story.
I'd like to hear it. It's a talk show. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'll cut you off when I'm bored.
I was coming back from a dinner with the man who did that documentary about me called Hollywood Madam.
Okay.
So we had dinner when I got out of prison, and afterwards he's my friend. We were having dinner on the way home. Another friend called me. Well, Heidi, what are you doing this evening? I said, I'm going home. He said, want to stop by at Las Palmas? That's kind of like a Hollywood hip nightclub. And I'm like, sure. So we were near each other on this, like near Hollywood and Vine. So I pulled over, he pulled over. And out of his Porsche popped a guy and into my car.
Okay.
And he jumps in and he says his name, and I don't know who he is.
What movie was he in, Eddie?
Black Hawk Down.
You'll never know because, okay, I had just saw one of his movies, but he always wears camouflage, so you don't know who he is in the movie.
What was it, Black Hawk Down and what else?
Heat.
No, Saving Private Ryan and
okay.
Pearl Harbor, but camouflage.
Okay.
He's in, where camouflage he's in it, so how do you know it's him?
Yeah, I wouldn't know his face if I saw it.
Well, I didn't know who he was either.
Yeah, I'm sure that pissed him off. Mm-hmm.
And, I had no idea who he was. But to be honest, I didn't care for him that evening. But later on...
How did he come off to begin with? Was it like, I'm a big
disgusting.
I'm a big movie star? Was he...
Yes. Don't you know who I am? I've been in these movies. I said, well, I've been away for a while, and they only had, because of Newt Gingrich, rated G.
Yeah. Well, here's the... that's right, when you're locked up. And actually, that's going to make him try harder because now instead of, being the big movie star, now he's trying to sell himself to you. So already you're in a power position.
Well, and I wasn't that interested.
I know. Well, that puts you in a more powerful position even more when you don't care.
Yeah, I didn't care. And we went to a nightclub and I saw a lot of people I knew. I saw Hugh Hefner and I'm saying hello to my friends. I don't know where he was. And then I started to leave because I'm fine. I could walk out. I walk alone. Fine, leaving alone. I was ready to leave.
Okay.
And then he comes up behind me and says, can you drive me home? And I said, oh, okay. And I drove him home. And he's giving me a tour of his house, which is, he says it's Beverly Hills, but it's not really Beverly Hills.
How big was it?
Well, okay, everyone knows the house that I lived in. I bought from Michael Douglas because it's been all over TV.
Okay.
It's half the size with no view. It's like a trailer park, outskirts of Beverly Hills with a pool.
Okay.
But for a movie star, or supposedly, I was expecting, at least something nicer than what I would have when I ran an illegal business at 25.
Yeah. All right, so now he's got a junked out house.
Yeah, but he thinks it's like a palace. So
did you bag on it while he's walking through?
Of course not.
Oh,
but I did notice how it was decorated with only photos of himself.
What's wrong with that? Oops.
And I was just like, I thought.
Are you trying to push my buttons?
I thought that was kind of funny,
What's funny about that? Funny how?
I mean, come on. There's no photos of me in my house. There's one of me and my brother because I love him. That's it. I even have a signed one from Annie Leawood. I keep it in the garage.
Yeah.
I just don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
So then we were hanging out, and all of a sudden, all these people started showing up at his house, and it was just very unsavory characters.
So you're not talking about like other actors, just like who?
Like party type people. Paris Hilton. I saw some hookers from yesteryear. It looked like they were about to pull an all-nighter.
Yeah.
And someone brought out some Instamatic cameras. And I happened to see one nice girl that I knew, and I go get my jacket and get me out the back door in 2 minutes. Meet me.
Was there any drugs?
Yeah, that's why. And I'm on federal parole. I can't be around any of that.
Yeah, what kind of drugs do they have?
I don't even know.
They have big blocks of it?
What's that?
They have big blocks? Was they shooting it? They smoking it?
No, nobody was shooting anything. It looks like they were going to be, it looks like cocaine to me and just alcohol and ecstasy or just stuff. I'm out of prison. They don't have that stuff in prison.
Right.
At least where I was. And it's not appealing to me right now. I'm trying to, readjust to society.
How long were you out by the time you met him?
About 9 months.
Okay, so you're still on parole?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I had already had one boyfriend before him. A really nice guy that I should have stayed with. He's on the Young and the Restless.
Who was that?
John Enos. He was also on Sex and the City. He played the one Mr. Too Big. Did you ever see the episode where the guy was too big?
Oh, yeah, okay, I got it. Oh, yeah.
He's a very good-looking guy.
I know who you're talking about.
So that was my first boyfriend out of prison.
What happened with that?
Oh, well, I was...
Let me guess. Was he too nice to you? Because it seems like you like the guys that...
No, it was just... I was too new out of prison. I was just very fresh to the world, and it was hard because I'm trying to get my business life going, and it was very hard, but I should have stayed with him. We were jogging. We had a lot of fun together. We had a lot in common. And plus, we probably would have had beautiful babies together.
Yeah.
Anyways.
How long into the relationship did, before Sizemore started pulling weird stuff on you?
It turned out from day one.
Well, why did you stay with him?
I didn't know what was going on.
You didn't know he was whacking you around?
No. Oh, no. The hitting didn't start until that, time in New York.
How long was that?
I moved in with it. See, as soon as I met him, I got problems. Then I was put under house arrest.
Well, wait a minute. Let's back up. You jump around too much. You're like that book Pandering.
Okay, let me keep it. I'm trying to keep it streamlined.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I meet Tom. I don't like him because of the unsavory characters at the party. But after the party, he starts calling me.
Okay.
And I go over to his house, and I slept with him, and I said, if you tell anyone, I'll deny it.
Why? How come you didn't want anybody to know?
Because I got to have some privacy in my life. And I didn't know that much about him except for that party with the unsavory characters and photos of himself all over his house.
And you still don't like that?
No, but there was something, like when we talked on the phone, there was something he had that was kind of charming.
Okay.
I thought it was kind of charming. I mean, he's not like my type as far as looks goes or anything, but he's very manipulative.
Okay.
And I'm still trying to adjust, and he came off as...
Why are you making faces at me?
I'm not saying a word.
Shut up.
He was bragging, I'm just getting $5 million for doing Black Hawk Down in Morocco, and,
See, he's still trying to sell you because you didn't know who he was in the beginning, so now he's got to sit there and he's got to be his own PR guy.
Then he busts out with this. About 10 years ago, or 8 or 9 years ago, one night there's a nightclub here called the Monkey Bar.
Yeah.
So I was at the Monkey Bar, and Jack Nicholson was there. All these people were there.
They have any monkeys?
They just called it the Monkey Bar.
And
he said, and someone, I guess, called me up and said, hurry, come over right now. Heidi's here, and it's a really good time to meet her. So I guess he had an MO.
Okay.
And he told me he came up, and he gave it his best, and I just looked at him, and I said, what? And I walked away. He told me that.
Okay. So he was still trying to sell himself through the whole
thing. That kind of scared me when he told me that story because you always know if someone is a little bit of a stalkerish in them, that it's not a good idea to be involved.
Well, it's not really stalker. Somebody sees you out. Hey, this looks like an environment. If you want to hit on Heidi, this may not be a bad place.
Well, no, he kind of said that he'd been trying to meet me.
So you think he had somebody following you?
No, he had one of the owners of the Monkey Bar.
Okay.
He said he had a little crush on me, and so I don't know why. I should have known my dad. He's mentally ill.
Well, you can have a crush on people.
What, on me? I mean, come on. Who would have a crush on me unless you're looking for trouble?
Okay.
I'm just being honest.
Well, guys like that. Sometimes, you date chicks that are going to be a pain. I don't know why we do it, but we do. Yeah.
Well, so that kind of spooked me a little bit.
How long were you guys dating before he started putting his cools out on you?
I moved in his house in August. I think we went to, before the holidays, maybe September, October, we went to New York for the Black Hawk Down, whenever that was out. And that's when he hit me.
Really?
On Howard Stern asked me if I'd like the movie, and I said, because of prison, Although the movie is shot beautiful, if you like helicopters, it's great, but I don't like violent movies.
And he hit you?
Later on. Then we go back to the hotel.
Well, hitting how? I mean, like a slap on the ass or actually fist?
No, like he put a cigarette out on me. And I have rheumatoid arthritis. And he picked me up and body slammed me on like a marble bathroom floor.
I mean, how do you just put a cigarette out on somebody?
Yeah.
He did. Don't ask me, but it hurt.
I would guess.
I'd be sitting up and he'd get right in my face and he'd say, I'm calling the cops right now. I'm going to have you violated on your parole. And what am I going to do? No matter what, my past works against me. When I went in the courtroom.
Okay, I got it. So you used that the whole time. Is that one of the reasons you stayed with him?
Yeah, that's the only reason.
Sweetie, why would you stay with a guy who puts a cigarette out on you? I don't care how much I love somebody. Somebody put a cool out on me, I'm leaving them.
And let me tell you, we get home from that trip, and afterwards, and he knows I want to leave.
Well, yeah.
And he's, then they call it the honeymoon period, the crying, I'm sorry, da-da-da. I said, Tom, you have to put money in my bank account, not to justify what you did, because there's nothing to justify that.
No.
But if this kind of behavior happens again, I have to be able to leave immediately.
And did he do it?
He said, okay, I'll put $20,000 in your account tomorrow, I promise. And had his accountant call me, I promise. And then he went off to do that movie Dreamcatcher, and he said, the money's going to be transferred in there, but he never did it.
So you never got the cash?
Mm-mm. Always claimed he was having a financial crunch, but he was really building up.
How could he be in a financial crunch? He's the one telling you he just got $5 million for Black Hawk Down.
Yeah, and he would always be in a financial crunch, but he's telling me how he's making millions of dollars. So none of it made sense, because then when I met him, he told me that he's getting a divorce, but he just paid off $2 million in alimony. Then all of a sudden he owed the wife more. Just nothing started making sense. And then I was stuck, because his behavior got more and more bizarre, and it was always, I'm sending you to jail. I'm sending you to jail. Meanwhile, I'm working on my book, Pandering.
Could you, did you tape any of this? I mean, where you could...
Are you crazy? I taped every threatening phone call on my machine because I didn't want to go to jail for nonsense.
Well, then that seems like that would be the end of it. The first time he threatens you, hey, you know what? If you don't do this, I'm going to send you back to jail. You got the tapes. You go to your probation officer so they don't throw you back into C Block, because nobody likes to be in C Block over the holidays.
No.
I'm telling you, it sucked when I got raped by the Chinese. Nobody likes to... Yes, I did.
No.
I've told you this.
Let me tell you, Russ, what happened, though, before is that... I've had enemies before.
Yeah.
When you're on federal probation, especially someone in my situation where I'm the female Al Capone.
Right.
When Tom could have anyone call up the department and make a claim, I was around a firearm, I was doing drugs, I was associated with another known felon. There's so many ways to violate you, and they don't need concrete proof. They'll send 6 U.S. Marshals, they'll pick me up, lock me up downtown, and then they'll do their investigation and decide whether it was a bogus claim or not. And it happened to me before. And Tom knew it, because
What a sucking place to be in. And just the fact, he's got nothing going for him. A, he's threatening you to keep you around. B, he's whacking you around. What kind of cigarettes does he smoke?
I don't even know.
I just wonder if there was a filter tip. Camel. So he's putting his Camels out on you. Sounds funny to say cool, though. Yeah. He's putting his Cools out on you. He's got nothing going for him. Mm-hmm. And I'm glad all of this came out in the court case, right?
Yeah, but then afterwards he gave us, obviously in hindsight 2020, he was with me to boost his career. Because being with me, I am a notorious whatever person.
You sound like a sweet lady.
No. I'm just, I do have a reputation. I have a lot of baggage behind me.
All right.
And if he's with me, he is going to get his name in the paper.
You're controversial, and just anytime somebody's going to be in public with you, or especially when you have two celebs, it's going to create a media blitz. I understand that, but God.
This past Academy Awards, my publicist called and said Jim Carrey wanted me to go with him for publicity or whatever. And I was like, what? I'm not everyone's stepping block.
Yeah.
I'm working on my book. So his spin is that his lawyer says in court, this closing arguments, that he pulls this out of nowhere, that Mike Tyson, who's just my friend, happens to be responsible for my bruises, but there was no evidence ever of that in trial. And then
Why would you not call the police if it was All right, go ahead.
He hit me?
No, I'm talking about with Mike Tyson. If Mike Tyson actually whacked you around, why wouldn't, if that were true, why wouldn't you have called the police?
Of course you call the police. Mike Tyson is my friend.
That's because it didn't happen.
Of course.
I don't know. I understand how they concoct these stories when all you got to do is say, hey, if Mike Tyson hit me, why wouldn't I just call the cops?
Yeah.
Exactly. And then the other thing is that his lawyer says, I'm a pseudo-celebrity that famous for being whatever. Not famous and famous for being famous. Just something stupid. And my big plot to extort, but they never even said what I was trying to extort.
So all this makes it okay for him to whack you around and put his cools out on you.
Right. And to be honest, you know, when he got all those hookers in Canada called me about
anything else you want to know, we got to
them
break.
not getting paid, he made up this thing. They're trying to extort.
Interesting
and
story.
Everyone, he makes all this
Freaky.
stuff. Everyone, I said, Tom, this plan of extortion would work if you were in Fortune 500 or if you were Mel Gibson, but no one even knows you.
Well, who cares about the extortion or anything else? This guy threatened to kill you. He hit you. He smacked you around. He body slammed you. He's putting his cools out on you. What the hell difference does it make what you're doing?
None of it had, and then he tried...
Did your attorney say any of this?
Oh, I have a city attorney.
Why? You don't have any cash?
Well, no, that's because I have to... You know, it's a criminal suit.
Okay, all right, yeah, I got it. All right.
See,
so the DA is your...
Yeah.
I got it.
So I started stepping through it. Of course I'm frustrated because look how my path...
I'd wig out on the stand and just, I'd drop my pants and cop a squat right there.
Look, I was
you got anything else to say to me? Talk to this.
I was crying and crying. I was trying to prove everything. And look, I walked in there. I wore no makeup, no sunglasses. And I let them say my email address, which is an alias, out loud because I had nothing to hide. He entered into evidence some photo I gave him that was inscribed that was even digital, that he altered.
What did he do to it?
I wrote on it. It was after some time he was verbally abusive and hit me and everything. And it was a photo of me, and I wrote on it, "I'm just a girl." You know, I'm just a girl. Don't pick on me. I'm nothing special about me. I'm just trying to make my way through this world. And he changed it to, "I'm just a hooker, okay?"
Well, that certainly deserves a rap in the chops.
I don't know why he would even enter that into evidence.
Obviously, the guy is a nut.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
grasping at straws at that point.
All right, so...
I'll tell you even weirder stuff when we'd be fighting and having a serious fight. All of a sudden, he'd be flexing in the mirror and go, "Don't you know that I have to post for GQ next month?" And I'd be thinking, what does that have to do with our fight? And I know GQ is not calling for you. You know, see, he just would come up with bizarre, but I was stuck there until he split my head open and gave me the black eye and all that. Then I finally broke down, moved out, and I called my federal probation officer, and I told him what was happening.
You tell him about the cools?
I told him everything.
Good.
And he said,
that'd be the first thing out of my mouth.
Yeah.
I told him everything. He saw me. He saw how it was, and he saw the state. And of course, he said, "Heidi, I recommend you not to have contact with him."
He's a smart guy. We got a break? All right. We got to run, sweetie. So are you happy with the way the court case has turned out or what?
I'm happy, but he gives a victory speech like he won an Oscar at the end.
Well, you know what? Let him do that, because he's still got to be the one that's got to suffer through all the ramifications of whacking chicks around. And now
another chick right behind me.
And he's been convicted of doing it now. Hold on, what do you got, John?
I'm just saying his quote after to the reporters outside. "I'd like to thank all my fans who continue to be my fans. I'd like to put this behind me now and do what I've always loved doing, making movies."
Yeah, see how many fans stay your fans if you run around with a carton and put your cools out on them.
Do your fans get convicted of beating women and making obscene phone calls?
Be interesting to see.
Who's going to support that?
If he gets any more movie roles.
Yeah, whacking chicks. There's no glamour in that.
Well,
being a bad guy and being on drugs and whatever, you can kind of work your way around that. But whacking chicks around?
I've been in prison. I've
Yes,
fought for my life.
So have I.
No, you haven't.
I'm not going to fight against a man who supposedly loves me.
No.
And I'll tell you something else. Fox offered me $300,000 for celebrity boxing, and I turned it down because I said I do not believe in fighting.
Oh, sweetie, they'd kill you. Look how small you are.
Believe me, there's a lot of anger in this little girl.
Okay. All right, so...
he could end up going to jail for 4 years, is that right, plus fines?
Oh, they'll probably give him nothing. The DA's office, they didn't want to file any charges because it's me and my past.
Well, he's guilty, though. He got 7 out of 16 charges.
Yeah.
7 out of 16?
7 out of 16.
Yeah, and now the DA's office is coming out and saying, doesn't matter what socioeconomic background we're from, we will take anything seriously. But before they didn't. When I called them, they're just like iffy on everything because it's me.
What a chicken ass way to handle things.
But
You got. What do you weigh?
About 110.
Yeah, 110 pounds, and he's body slammed. What the hell is going on through your head? I mean, we make jokes about stuff like that, but
you know it's hurting me. You know what's killing me. You saw me. Everyone saw me in court. You know it killed me. It killed me inside. You know. Plus, my book I was working so hard on.
You're not gonna let that book go.
He's choking me, trying to burn it. He's so jealous of that book.
Oh.
Well, it was nothing funny about the whole thing, but I had to hold it in until my parole was over. I just had to.
You made it through it. Now you got a radio show and you can unload on him.
Yeah, and I got Russ behind me.
We love you. Love the Heidi Fleiss.
Thank God for Russ.
Well, I don't get why you stayed around. Well, I kind of do get why you.
If I wasn't on federal parole, I would have been out of there the second we arrived back in L.A. from New York.
I get that, but just a great big guy beating up, on a small chick. Somebody that's got no chance. I'll never see another. What was he in?
Saving Private Ryan.
Never see that.
You know, what's worse is that Hollywood's Michael Mann, that big shot director.
Yes.
He saw me the next day after my head was split open, a black eye, fat lip, and Tom broke everything in the house that belonged to me because Michael Mann was there helping him clean it up. And Michael Mann, by not saying anything to him, is an enabler and encourages it.
So all these people saw this I know we got a break. All these people saw this stuff going on, and nobody's, saying anything to Tom. Hey, dude.
No,
this is probably not the best idea to whack this chick around and put your cools out on her.
Even this big publicity firm, whatever, Michelle Bega Block, they put it out. Tom dumped Heidi and moved on, and this is Heidi lashing out, or, they put a spin on it. It's all, it's character assassination.
Well, now he's convicted.
Yeah.
So whether he serves any time or not, he's at least convicted, and that's going to be a stigma he can't shake.
Hey, if you look on the internet of some of the phone calls and things he said to me, they're really disgusting.
Screwing.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, did you keep any of the tapes?
Of course.
Well, can we, now that the case is over, can we hear some of them?
Yeah, I'll send you some. Email me, they're great. I don't think you can even play them. They're so, because of the profanity.
Well, we can bleep all that stuff out.
It's every word is the N-word, is you old whore, is this, is
Why is he using the N-word?
What?
Why is he using the N-word?
He always uses it.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Racist little bastard.
It's all his vocabulary is the N-word. Everything is N-word, 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 N-word. He offends actually everyone. He offends Asians, everyone in the whole. There's not one person I think that is unscathed.
Well, I don't understand why he's throwing out the other stuff because you're not a colored lady.
Huh?
No.
Yeah, let me.
It's a nice Jewish girl.
Yes. Do you? Do we already have your email address? We got your phone number, don't we?
You have my phone number, and my email is Heidi at HeidiFleiss.com.
Do you want that on the air?
I don't care.
Okay. All right, I won't hit the delay. Anyway, we'll get a hold of you and send us some tapes if you can.
Oh, you'll love him.
All right.
I'll have my brother send you the digital kind.
Oh, that'll be cool. And get us a copy of the show, and I'll give it to Bob.
Okay, terrific.
All right, you've been really sweet.
Take it easy.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Bye.
Very sweet Heidi Fleiss.
Yes.
She sounds nice.
She does.
It doesn't matter if she's a bitch. You don't whack them around.
No.
How big does that make you feel? It's like beating animals.
Yeah.
I mean, we've all gotten pissed off at our applicable chicks, but you just don't hit them. You don't.
And those tapes get out. That could be tragic for his career.
Yeah. Trey, call her now. What's in that box? We're way behind, aren't we, Eddie? It's in the box.
Your cookies and protein stuff from Harry North.
Oh. Well, I already had a bunch of chicken from Johnny Carrabba's in the section.
Johnny Carino's.
What?
Johnny Carino's.
Who was that?
That's the people that brought us the food.
Who's Johnny Carrabba?
I don't know.
And the Sax Mania?
That's the Sax Mania. That's a group.
Oh. Or is that Janet Reno?
I don't know. No, she was the... Never mind.
Is that it? Janet Reno and the Sax Mania?
I don't think so.
Why am I confused?
I don't know.
Well, I can't eat those now because I ate a bunch of chicken from the restaurant.
Those are good for your diet. You have 2 of those a day as you go on throughout the day.
Okay. And it's almost 6. We got to take our Creamulsion.
Okay. Creatine.
What is that?
Creatine's what we take.
I'm not taking that. It gives me the runs.
That's not. It's Creamulsion.
Oh, never mind. It's like driving a car with no steering wheel in it.
Leaning.
Just kind of lean into the conversation and hope for the best. All right. Well, she was sweet. What a jacked up relationship. And the fact that the only way you're going to keep somebody is go, hey, I'm going to pop you on probation. You're going to go back. Turd. All right. Take a break. Do we do news? All right. It's going to be one of them breaks. All right. See ya.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show. Now, back to the Russ Martin Show on Live 105.3 with J.D. Ryan, Associate Producer Eddie Boyd, Dan O'Malley on the phones, Gail Lightfoot with traffic, and producer Trey Trenholm sitting in his office.
I'm not eating this stuff. Why?
I promise you it works.
There is no way you're going to eat this stuff. I don't take in this much fat in a day, let alone with one cookie.
Well, I can't explain the methodology, but I know it works. Because I did it without the working out last time and lost 30 pounds.
Now, these sport cookies, banana nut, it's only 3 grams of fat, 145 calories, but 14 carbs.
I know.
And these lean body things that Larry sent over, I'm supposed to have one of these a day, right? In between meals.
Yes, you can have 2 a day.
2 of these a day?
Right.
What about the cookies?
You just have one of those little snacks somewhere between breakfast and lunch and another one between lunch and dinner.
So I don't have 2 of these. I could have one of these and one of the cookies.
You can have 2, one of those. One of each.
That's what I'm asking.
Or you can have 2 of those.
I don't want 2 of these.
Okay.
One of these has 7 grams of fat. It's 300 calories.
I'm aware.
I'm not eating this.
Okay.
It's going to make me fat.
Let him explain why it won't. But
7 grams of fat, 16 carbs, 30 grams of protein.
As long as you're working out, you're going to gain muscle and not fat.
But you said you did this, you didn't work out, and you lost weight.
Mm-hmm.
You honest to God lost weight.
You saw me eating all the time. I lost 30 pounds. I'm in his infomercial, a before and after picture.
Well, if you were eating all the time, why did you stop?
I just did. I got off at Christmas. I went away and I put on some weight and I didn't really get back on it. You really have to stick to it strictly. It's not something you can sort of take a swipe at.
Double chocolate chunk lean buddy.
I would do the little protein shake in the morning instead of the bar.
Why?
So just because I could open it and carry it in the
And I have breakfast, and then between breakfast and lunch, I have one of those protein shakes.
Little snack, yeah.
But just say yes or no to the protein snack. Don't throw words in like snacks.
Yes.
Okay.
Again, let Larry lay it out for you specifically.
He can lay it out all he wants. I'm not eating it.
Okay.
These lean body Oreos, cookies and cream, 6 grams of fat, 280 calories, 16 carbs, 31 grams of protein. I gotta have that much protein. What's it made out of? Crisco?
No, I don't know.
1 pound. 1 pound of fat, and I'm having a fit.
Oh, yeah, okay, I agree.
Just 1. Because this is totally rearranging my eating pattern.
I understand. He's going to make it very easy for you.
All right. 1 pound.
Okay.
What is it?
Larry said he didn't want you to get on a scale for a couple of weeks.
No. That noise. I ain't eating it. How come I can't get on the scale? If I ain't gaining no weight, how come I can't get on no scale? Why are you going to have a scale away from me? How much weight am I going to gain? Why I got to stay away from a scale? What's happening? I ain't eating it.
Because you're going to be putting on muscle weight.
I don't know that I'm putting on anything. I smell a stinky.
He does this for a living.
I don't make any difference what he does.
Well, yes, it does. A lot of people have done this, and the rewards are there.
How long before I see some kind of difference?
In your muscle?
Yeah.
A couple of weeks. Definition.
And I'm not going to gain any weight. How come I can't get on the scale?
I don't know why he said that.
I think
maybe because you'll be holding some fluid from creatine.
And I think it takes time for your body, the metabolism to speed up, eating the 5 times a day.
I ain't doing it.
Why?
Because he knows something up. Why can't he get on the scale? I thought this was a diet to lose weight. How come I can't get on the scale?
You'll be holding some water.
How come I can't get on the scale?
You'll gain a couple of pounds in water. The creatine.
My pants are already fitting tight. Gaining weight.
No.
All right. I'll give it 2 weeks.
Okay.
If I gain 1 pound, I'm shutting him down. I better not be hungry either. If I gain weight and I go hungry.
You will not go hungry. You can't eat all. Well, yeah, you can. But I remember y'all made fun of me when I was on it because I was eating all the time. And I lost 30 pounds.
I don't understand why you get off of it.
I got off the routine. You are having your food delivered. I had to go out and buy mine. He told me what to eat. I had to go out and buy it and specifically line it up. I mean, there's no reason for you to get off it. You're having delivered.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Anything else, Mr. Tranholm?
Nope.
Check on Abby for me, would you?
Sure.
Thank you.
Why don't you just bring her in here?
I don't want to. She needs to sleep.
Okay.
She's sitting in the office. Check the carpet for yak. She hasn't yacked since I brought her in, so 3 hours of no yakking, and I make sure that I'm giving her food.
Yeah.
Because she yacked all over the carpet. And I didn't have time to clean all of it up before I came to work. So now I got to go home tonight and clean the carpets.
You keeping her fluids up, I'm sure?
Yeah, there's a bowl of water in there.
Okay.
Go ahead, Brian. Hang on, wrong button. Yes, Brian.
How's it going?
Good.
Have you seen Megan on Channel 4 yet?
No.
Oh, my gosh, she's a white Alexa.
She's a what?
A white Alexa.
Alexa's not black?
No, she's white. She doesn't have the olive tan skin. And
Alexa's Greek. I haven't seen her. She really hot?
Auburn hair, golly, kind of swoops down on her shoulders and everything.
When is she on?
I seen her at 6 o'clock this morning.
Okay, so she's doing Good Day Dallas?
Correct.
They still got that blonde-headed chick?
I think they put her out to pasture. I'm not sure.
Oh. What about that pumpkin-headed guy? Is he still on?
I don't know about
that Tim,
what's his name?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think you got a big old melon-headed guy. Look kind of like JD.
Yeah. He's the one where you can see the strings holding it up.
Hey, did JD ever come across that old videotape of little fish eyes?
Oh, Craddock. You find that?
No. I've looked everywhere.
All right. Thanks, Brian.
Yeah.
So is it gone? Is it dead?
I don't know. I don't personally have it any longer. The production company may still have a copy, and I've called him and I've asked him twice.
I thought Joy said she had seen it.
She said she did. I've looked through all my tapes.
All right, screw it. Yes?
Abby's doing fine.
Any yak on the carpet?
Nope.
Check all over the place?
Yep.
All right.
Barking.
She bark at you?
Yeah.
Good. Good sign. She can sense evil.
She likes me.
She can still sense evil. She barks at the undead. Get out of here.
That was a good one.
You know, if I hear barking.
I hear her barking, yeah. You just sense him walking by.
Yeah.
He's feeling better. Barks at the undead.
If he you know what? If he wasn't so goofy looking and pasty.
Yeah.
Never mind. Actually, I think I was done. Is this a new sponsor?
Nope.
Oh, good. So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Are you still in trouble with Joy? It
don't do that.
Reminded me when we were talking about her a couple seconds ago.
She says she's forgiven me, but I don't think she has.
All right. So, Saturday comes. It's her birthday. You don't know it. At what time during the day on Saturday did you find out?
Actually, it was worse than that. It was Friday night on the way to the Toby Keith concert.
Yeah, nice outfit she had on, by the way.
You like that? I can't remember what she was wearing.
She was wearing a tube top with her cans poking out of them.
Top, yeah. She was just dressed up for the show.
Wearing a tube top?
Yeah.
With your cans poking out?
Yeah.
Showing off your fake cans?
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
She's wearing a tube top and a cowboy hat.
So?
I don't think very often you see that on the range.
It's city cowgirl sexy. And little hip huggers, she look great.
And you were okay with her wearing that?
Yes. We're going public. It's not like she's going out by herself dressed like that.
Doesn't make any difference.
I would have an issue with that.
Tube top, great big fake cans sticking out of them, nipples. She's not wearing a bra. You okay with her dressing like that?
Yes. She looked very sexy.
That ain't what I got out of it.
What'd you get out of it?
Pink tube top.
Yes. She's going to be on my side all night?
Okay.
What did you get out of it?
I didn't get nothing out of it.
What's that mean?
I just make you mad. Never mind.
What?
No, I said never mind.
What would make me mad?
I'm just being considerate of your feelings.
What would make me mad? Say it.
Nothing to say.
Say it.
She's wearing a pink tube top.
So? A lot of chicks dress hot. If they've got the body to carry it off.
Pink tube top?
Yeah.
Cowboy hat?
What do you think?
I ain't saying nothing.
She's out looking for a new boyfriend with me on her arm.
No. Pink tube top.
What's wrong with that?
Cowboy hat.
And?
Cadillac.
Okay. Missed it.
Nothing.
My head. Tell me. Just say it. Will it make her mad? Don't make her any madder already.
Nothing.
Just, if it's going to make, just
great big fake cans.
So?
Pink tube top.
So?
Cowboy hat.
So? Looking hot for a cowboy for down at a Toby Keith concert.
Okay.
Be glad you didn't go, by the way. I personally think it was a crappy show.
Should have worn my pimp outfit.
Oh, hush. You stop. She looks very hot.
And you're okay with her wearing that?
Absolutely.
Did you know she was going to wear that?
No. I had no idea until she got here.
I'd never let one of my women dress like that.
Why?
No reason to run around showing your fake cans off. Nipples poking out.
Just wanted to be. It was cold in this building.
So?
Well, then
you wear something to cover those things up.
Why? That's why we bought them.
So everybody could look at our nipples? You guys are freaks.
No, we're not.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? Quit it. She's just dressing sexy. Looked hot. Looked very, very nice.
Pink tube top, fake cans, cowboy hat.
Yes.
Hip huggers.
Right.
Okay.
Looks great. One of the hottest chicks out there. Excuse me, the hottest chick out there.
And you don't mind her dressing that way?
Mm-mm.
You don't have any control over it, do you?
I certainly do. She wouldn't go alone dressed like that. She was dressed appropriately for the occasion.
I wouldn't allow it.
Why?
Mm-mm. You got no control over your women.
You're just insecure.
I'm not insecure about anything.
Well, I'm not.
I don't want anybody dressed like that when I'm out in public.
Why?
That's for me to see. You're going to dress sexy for me, not for everybody else.
It's not fun to dress sexy and stay around the house.
Why not? That means you're doing it for other people. You're doing it for the external validation. What's wrong with you?
A lot of people dress up to look nice. People put on business suits.
It's a difference between dressing up to look nice and dressing up to show off your nipples.
To look sexy.
I don't walk around with my balls hanging out.
It's different.
I'd like for people to see them, but I don't do it.
It's different.
It is not different.
It is most certainly different.
I don't wear stuff where you can see my balls.
Breasts are made to be seen.
They are not.
They most certainly
are. What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me?
You got no control over your
Well, yeah, when your trainer comes in tonight, she's dressed hot. She's got him poking out.
She's trying to vex me.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
She's trying to train you.
That's why I want her to wear more clothes. There's no reason to dress sexy around me. I got to focus. I got to work. I got to work hard for the next 6 weeks.
That's how chicks dress when they go to work out.
I don't want to see it.
Okay.
Drives me nuts. Okay. And I certainly wouldn't let my woman dress that way.
You're insecure.
I'm not insecure.
Well,
you tell them how they can dress, you give them a list of options. And then they dress as you command.
I let her dress however she likes. It's not a matter of having control. It's just, she never steps over the line.
Pink tube top, nipples poking out. Great big fake cans, hip huggers, and a cowboy hat.
Right.
What's she got to do to step over the line? Glue on a gold tooth?
Quit it. Stop. Quit. Oh, God. Can we get off this subject? Oh, I forgot to tell you about the Toby Keith concert. Have you ever been to a concert where they have a bass guitar solo?
Did I miss that?
That was time for me to leave.
How long did that last?
I don't know. I was gone by the time it was over. But instead of a drum solo, I mean, almost everybody does the drum solo thing.
How long did the bass guitar thing last?
3 to 5 minutes. Like the length of a song.
After you hit a couple of strings, that's really it, isn't it?
I would think so. They got the camera up there, up and down the neck of the guitar, and they're doing all kinds of shots.
How many strings did he have?
4.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many different ways could you hit 4 strings?
I don't know, because I didn't stay. I left.
So the concert sucked?
I'm sure it was good if you're a huge Toby. I was already in trouble by that point.
Okay, all right. So at what point did you find out you were in trouble?
On the way over there.
All right, so you're driving over there to see Toby Keith.
Right.
She's wearing the pink tube top, great big fake cans, nipples hanging out, cowboy hat, low hip huggers, and a gold toofer.
Right.
You're on the way over there, and how does it come up? You're driving over there, ready to have a great night.
Yeah.
You got free tickets?
Mm-hmm. Gonna be a good time.
Okay. Yeah. Were they good seats?
Oh, they were excellent seats.
All right.
Thanks to Texas Tickets.
So you're going over there. Big night, big weekend. Because you know that we're going to have a 3-day weekend.
Right, and there was a party on the lake the next day.
Okay, so perfect. You're driving over to Toby Keith. At what point does this come up? And how does it come up? Don't leave anything out. I'm excited.
Why? Because you'd like to see me sweat and bleed.
Well, how's it start?
She just asked, I said something about tomorrow. Okay, planning for tomorrow. What do you think? Noon for the lake. And there's just this silence.
Oh, the pause. Hold on a second. What is it, Greg?
Hey, I wanted to know, did you squeeze one off on Joy there when you saw her desk like that?
Me or JD?
No, you.
Oh, I thought about it later.
You're not.
Yes, I did.
You're disgusting.
Why?
I hit you.
Why has she got her cans hanging out?
Thinking like that about my girlfriend.
Why has she got her cans hanging out?
Because she's dressed sexy.
Okay. And what was I thinking when I was squeezing one off? I'm thinking sexy.
Well.
Don't show them to me if you don't want me to think about them.
Okay. Fine.
Great big fake cans.
Yeah.
Nipples hanging out.
Quit.
I couldn't wait for you guys to leave.
Stop. You're getting me in trouble. Quit. More trouble.
That's a compliment.
Okay.
All right, so you're planning the Saturday.
Yeah, what time we're going to go to the lake, and then there's just this silence.
Okay.
And I'm perceiving, being a guy that I am, there's a problem.
Okay, how long was the silence?
All night. No, it was just, it was like 15, 20 seconds. I went, did you hear me? Are we going noon? There was like a nod.
Okay.
Are you okay? I'm fine. So now you know she ain't fine.
Yeah. How long did the not fine last?
So it's probably still going on.
Okay.
Anyway.
At what point does she say tomorrow's my birthday?
She just finally goes, well, that's really not what I want to do tomorrow. I'm like, well, we've been planning this all week. Fine. I go, what is the matter? And then she unloads. Tomorrow's my birthday. You don't, and of course I tried to tap and dance like you. I said, has tomorrow come and gone? You don't know what I have planned.
Is it tomorrow yet?
Well,
you know what? Thanks a lot for ruining the surprise. Now I got to tell you what I got planned for tomorrow.
I wasn't that good. She knew I was busted.
No, there's no way for her to know you're busted.
I pulled it off for about 3 or 4 minutes. I went, you don't know what tomorrow's. This whole party on the lake tomorrow, that could be a big surprise party for you. You don't know. You don't even know we're going to Toby Keith right now.
How did she finally bust you?
She just says, you don't know. You didn't remember, did you?
And what happened when you said, yes, I did?
I did. She knew. She knows I was busted.
No, there's no way for her to know.
I had nothing planned. I couldn't get away from her to get a card even.
You could have made a phone call. I could have helped you out with this.
I guess.
Do you not listen to me?
I do, but I just don't think on my feet as fast as you do.
This one's not that hard to get out of. You forgot it was my birthday. First of all, it's not tomorrow yet. You don't know what I've done. Why don't you sit back and enjoy the weekend?
I did that.
No, you didn't.
Well, I did for a few minutes, and I just can't.
Well, why did you finally cave?
I just can't carry it off like you can.
There's nothing to carry off. Wait and see what happens tomorrow. You forgot. Wait and see what happens tomorrow. You didn't plan anything. Wait and see what happens tomorrow.
If I'd have called you and set something up and you helped me out, you'd have busted me on Monday or Tuesday. Well, you held that over my head. You know damn well you would have.
Well, it didn't have to be me. It could be Dover. It could be anybody.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so now Friday night, you finally fessed up. I didn't know it was your birthday tomorrow.
I forgot.
Okay, and then she says...
It was very quiet from then on the rest of the evening.
Let me get my chair.
Let's just quit.
Wait. Let me put my feet up.
You just got her feelings hurt.
All right, so now it's Friday night. You forgot her birthday tomorrow, on the Saturday.
Yeah.
How's the rest of the night go?
It was very quiet. It wasn't eventful. It was just quiet.
And?
That's all. Went to the concert. There's just, when you're mad at somebody and you're trying to have a good time, there's this wall that kind of goes between you. And I'm trying to figure out anywhere in the world that I can be mad about this. And I couldn't. That's all. I just...
Stop chomping your teeth.
No big,
quit it.
There's no big finale. Other than the fact I sent her 2 dozen roses today.
Why? Why waste the money? She's going to be pissed off. That's not going to undo it.
I know. All I can do is try to make it up to her. That's all I can do.
What'd you do Saturday?
Nothing. We didn't go to the lake party.
Why not?
Just didn't. She didn't want to. She'd made it clear the night before that's not what she wanted to do.
All right. What'd you do?
Nothing.
That's what she wanted to do on her birthday?
I kept asking her, I don't have any plans. Do you have any plans? No. What do you want to do? I don't know. So we sat there for the most of the day and played that little game.
I just noticed you chomp your teeth more when you're tense.
Maybe that's it. Maybe it's a tension reaction.
Don't be tense.
Okay.
Calm down.
Well, I am tense. You're asking me these questions and I'm flashing back to Friday night.
I didn't do it. Anybody I've been in love with, I always remember their birthday.
Oh, please. Always?
Yep. I never forget somebody I loved birthday.
Quit it.
I just like slap in the face.
Quit it.
Why didn't you take her out and put a cool out on her?
It's bad, I know. Bad.
J.D. Sizemore.
Quit it.
How horrible.
I did not.
You don't forget somebody's birthday.
Well,
not somebody you love. Not somebody you say you love.
I do love her.
Obviously, you don't love her.
I do love her. Quit doing this.
That's what I'm getting out of this.
You're wasting it. It's not the weekend yet.
That don't make no difference. This will be bad enough to tote over to the weekend.
I'll make it up to her.
How are you going to make it up?
I'm not going to stay on the air. I'll figure out something.
Well, anything you're going to do, anything that you provide to her is going to be damaged goods.
Damage recovery, yes. I realize. She knows that.
Well, just let her be mad and don't spend any money. At least you'll come out ahead. She's going to be mad regardless. Save the cash. Save it.
I use Pro Flowers.
Well, good. Those will last for about a week and a half, 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. You're done.
I'll plan something.
Let's do it. You can't plan anything to make this right.
You're right.
I'd let it go.
You'd let it go?
Well, personally, I don't know how to handle this situation because I've never gotten anybody's birthday. Not that I loved. Obviously, you don't love her.
Dude, quit saying that.
That's what I'm getting out of it.
No, quit saying that.
When you love somebody, you cherish the day they were born.
Quit it.
That's what I always heard. That's what you tell them. Cherish the day you were born.
You are such a weasel sometimes.
Why?
Because you're just making this worse. You're taking something that's horrible and just grinding it in.
I'm not grinding anything.
Yes, you are.
I'm just saying, if it was me.
Yes. I know.
I can't even say it was me. I've never done it. This is one of the few things I've never done. I don't forget birthdays.
I bet you have.
I have never forgotten a birthday. I tell somebody I love them, I mean it. I remember their birthday. It's the most important day in life.
Please stop this. She knows what you're trying to do. So
I'm not trying to do anything.
Yes, you are.
If she's mad at you, she's right.
I agree.
Make me sick being here with you.
Quit it.
You remember my birthday, don't you?
Yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you tell everybody about it.
I don't tell anybody.
Months ahead of time.
When's my birthday?
October 4th, 1960.
Thank you. When's Joy's birthday? You don't know.
Last Saturday.
What was Saturday's date?
16th.
Okay. This was easy.
Okay.
No, I'm just talking about rubbing this one in. Go ahead, Stephanie.
JD, you're the little bitch at the relationship. Sorry. But I'm a chick, and there are times that I forget birthdays, and I can get out of it.
How'd you get?
I'm a chick.
How would you get out of it?
You forget my birthday, and I'm putting a cool out on you.
How would you? What?
I would have done the exact same thing the rest of us did. I'd have been like, first of all, you don't even know what the hell I have going on. As a matter of fact, now that you're bringing this on.
That's all right. I caught it.
Nice mouth.
You know what? She's right, though.
She's a bitch.
That's exactly what you do. Now that you brought it up, I ain't going to get you crap. I can't see you tomorrow because I got a bunch of stuff to take back. Thanks for ruining the day. Thanks for ruining a lovely an event that we could have cherished for years on out. But because you had to cop an attitude and wanted to know what are we going to do for my birthday, you ruined it. Way to go.
Nice twist.
That's what you tell them.
She would have seen right through that.
She wouldn't.
Yes, she would have.
There was no reason. First of all, I hope we've all learned something here.
Which is?
The easiest way to get out of this is, it ain't tomorrow yet. And I'd really rather not discuss it. You forgot. I don't want to discuss it.
Then I was going to sneak away when? And go get her
There's
something.
always time to make a couple of phone calls and get things handled. You can go and buy something. You could have gone over to Richardson Gold and Silver, bought something, have them post, make the date like a week before on the sales slip. And if it ever comes up, you just show her the sales slip. You don't show her the total.
And what would my excuse for going over to Richardson Gold and Silver be?
You could have Eddie go over there. There could have been 100 different ways to do it. They probably would have run it over to you. Send a receipt that's predated a week before. That way if it comes up, you show her the receipt and then look, why would I buy this if I forgot your birthday? Then you put your cool out on her.
No, you don't.
So that's what we've learned. Never, ever fess up to anything, especially something like that where it's really easy to get out of.
Okay.
Best way is just to remember her birthday.
I know.
Somebody that you love.
I do love her.
Just don't love her birthday.
I do love her birthday. Quit it.
I remember I was talking to Eddie in the office after you left Thursday night.
Really?
Yep.
Saying?
So, what did I say the 16th was?
Joy's birthday.
See?
You did not. You
Yes,
don't
I
know
did.
what her birthday
we were
is.
sitting in the office. I wonder what JD's going to do for Joey's birthday on... 16th. Thank you.
You did not.
Yes, I did.
No.
Yes, I did.
Then why didn't you say it to me?
I thought you would know. Why would you forget her birthday? I don't love her, and I know what it is.
Quit it. You do not.
Yes, I knew it then. Now you got to marry her.
No. Why?
It's the only way to get out of this.
No, there's not.
Get in, buddy.
No.
Get in.
I'm not.
Come on.
Mm-mm.
Embrace it.
We're happy.
No, you're not.
Just the way we are.
No, you're not.
We are.
Get married. Gives you
When we
another...
get past this.
Go ahead, get married. Gives you another day to forget.
No.
Come on.
No.
Do we need a break again?
Thank you.
Oh, that doesn't mean I'm going to.
Oh.
All right, so what you got? You guys didn't do anything Saturday.
No.
Did this come up? You had to do something. It's her birthday.
No. We didn't do anything. Ended up doing nothing.
That's 3 chomps in 3 seconds.
Sorry.
What? You hear him? You're killing me. Chew some gum. Pop your ears. Do something.
Won't help. Won't help. It's obviously it's a
all right,
tension.
So all day Saturday was screwed.
Yeah.
What'd you do Saturday night?
Nothing.
Didn't go to dinner.
No.
Didn't leave the house.
No.
Sat in the house all day and stared at each
Brought
other.
in food. Yeah, played the old, well, what do you know, I screwed up. Let's make it better. What do you want to do? Never mind. I'll sit here. Just, that back and forth.
All right, and then Sunday.
She went home.
Okay. So you haven't seen her since Sunday.
Mm-mm.
Have you talked to her?
Yes, we're talking. I've apologized over and over and over.
Is this a hose? Did you, honest to God, forget her birthday?
Yes. Why would I?
What did I just tell you?
Did I chomp again?
No.
Oh.
Don't admit you forgot.
Oh, I forgot. Well, I've already admitted it.
Make any difference? We can still fix it.
No, we can't fix it now. We can't fix it now. The day's come and gone. Nothing happened. I had no card.
What's a bigger surprise than having her birthday a week later?
You have figured me out, Russ Martin.
Well, I'm telling you still go over to Richardson Gold, buy a nice ring, have them date it 2 or 3 weeks before.
Uh-huh.
Look, see, I bought this, and I had your birthday a week late just to trick you. Ha-ha!
Jesus. Yeah, that would really work, especially now that we've said it on the radio.
Well, I can't help you with everything.
Thank you. No, I wouldn't put myself in this position just for a wacky bet.
You even remembered my mom's birthday.
All right, quit it.
You sent me a card last year on Abby's birthday on November 2nd.
Quit it.
Sent Bob McNeil a card. Russell Johnson on November 11th. You remember his birthday? Ed Asner on the 14th.
Right.
When's Joey's birthday?
August.
You don't know.
9/2. I got proflowers.com reminding me next year.
Yeah, you can write that down.
Yeah.
And your birthday's what?
November 14th.
Well, aren't we self-centered?
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
Why does he want me to play it?
He just says it's the new hottest thing. Everybody in the world's radio's jumping all over it, and it's going to be in all the clubs. And he just want to know if you want to play it first. If you break more.
Wait a minute, is this McNeil or Wild 100?
It came from Wild 100 to Bob McNeil. They said this is a funny song. It's the big rage if Russ wants to play it first.
Who from Wild gave it to him? Was it the program director?
Yes.
Dan the Cat?
Yes. No, I think it was Alex, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, it was Alex.
That PD for Wild.
Yes.
He's a nice guy. Mm-hmm. Looks like his face is sliding off.
Yeah. Yeah.
It does.
I know. Time does that. And he smokes. That's not good for your skin.
What scared him?
Nothing scared him. Why?
Well, his hair shooting up.
I think that's his look.
The dandy one?
Yes.
Somebody's watching too much Three Stooges. You know when Mo was scared?
Right, his hair would stand up.
Yeah, that's what he looks like.
Mm-hmm. They say he's a very good program director.
Good. You'd have to be to look like that.
Yes.
It's the whole Smuckers theory.
What? Missed it.
The Smuckers theory.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what that is.
What's their slogan?
I don't even know.
Well, then you're out all the way around.
Yes, I am. That's right.
You get it, though?
I got it. I'm trying to remember the Smuckers slogan, though. I mean, I remember if it's something like this, it's got to be good.
With a name like Smuckers.
Yeah. I remember now.
Never mind.
Same way that he just had this.
All right, so he wants me to play it?
Yeah, it's called, well, you can look at the title. The F word is in it about every 3 seconds. This is the radio edited version.
Who is this kid?
I guess that's the singer.
I mean, is this guy local? Does McNeil want me to play this because he's got a new,
No.
Is that McNeil's new 911 in the back?
No, it's not. No. There's no deals riding on it.
Because the last time I played something, next thing I know, Bob gets a trip someplace.
No.
No what?
He didn't.
Somebody did. I forgot what we were playing. We're a talk station, and he keeps Little Bow Wow. That's what I was playing. Next thing you know, he's at the MTV Video Music Awards.
I think he was going anyway.
Why'd I have to play Little Bow Wow 7 times that week?
You didn't have to play it at
That's
all.
what he said.
This is the edited version. I had not listened. I heard the other version where they drop the F word about every 3 seconds.
All right, so I'm about to play something that nobody's checked ahead of time. What are the rules?
It came from the record.
What are the rules?
Okay.
I'm about to play something nobody's checked yet. What are the rules? How many people have to hear something before I air it?
3.
Okay. How many people have heard it so far?
In this room, none.
Okay.
I've heard the other version.
Well, good. That's probably Liz Wild out in the hall.
This is the version the radio will be playing.
Who is it? All right. Clean, explicit, instrumental. Got 3 different cuts. All right. Here comes the clean version. This is by, is it Emon?
I think so.
It's E-A-M-O-N. The name of the song? F It. Mm-hmm. Produced by Milk D. Mark Passy. Recorded and mixed by Mark Passy and Milk D. First Priority Labs. Arrangement by Eamon Doyle. Last name is Doyle. Oh, listen to this. Background vocals. Marsha Mothra Donegan.
Oh, boy.
All right, here we go. I expected something a little harder. Sounds like Hall & Oates.
Kind of.
What do you mean, kind of? It sounds like Hall & Oates.
Yeah. He's singing to his ex-girlfriend.
Oh. Did he put his cools out on her?
Pretty much. Just a moment there.
Did I miss a couple already?
Yes, you've missed 2 F's and an S.
Well, I got the S.
They're editing it out pretty well.
I want to hear the song where he actually says it.
And that's on the other kind. It's pretty loud. It's pretty continuous. You would not be able to hit the delay enough.
if I didn't know the name of the song and we didn't have this set up, I would know that F was in there.
Yep.
There's not enough of it.
I know.
What was that?
I don't know. I couldn't tell what that one was.
Yeah.
You played me. You even gave them. Now you're asking for me back. You're just another hack. Look elsewhere, 'cause you're done with me. What I said, it don't mean shit now. The presents might as well throw them out. All those kisses.
I want to hear the regular version.
Okay. You have to play it to yourself in your headphones.
I do that.
I don't know how well this is going to play on the radio, just because you're right. This is, unless you know the other one.
Yeah.
You know, you're missing half the words.
You know the S thing. You can tell that one. The F is almost totally gone.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I'm going to play the unedited version until we get to a booger.
Okay. It's all right.
It didn't come in for a while, right?
Yeah, about 20 seconds in, maybe 30.
I bet I can dodge it.
Good luck.
No.
How much?
What? That you'll miss it?
Yeah.
$20. 50 that you'll miss it, because the first one's real slick.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Because he goes, I say, and then he says it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I bet I can catch it.
Okay.
On the fly.
Give it a shot.
$50?
$50. Cash right here.
When's my birthday?
October 4th.
Just checking. When is yours?
November 14th.
Self-centered.
I don't.
When is Joy's? That's what I thought. You don't know.
Did I turn my mic off?
Know why I like you so much. I gave you all of my trust. I told you I loved you. Now that's all that.
I only got to get the first one to get the $50, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You want some of this, Eddie? Okay.
Train, you put me through pain. I wanna let you know I feel what I said. It don't mean
You didn't tell me there was an F in there. Oh, damn! I got the F and I got the S.
Yeah, there's one.
I mean, yeah.
There's another one that comes right behind it.
You didn't tell me that.
I didn't have to tell you.
I don't even think any of that got on the air. Damn, that was slick, too.
That was good, the first two.
I didn't know there was a third one.
It's all over. That's what the song does from then on out.
How my $50?
You don't get it. You missed it.
I said all I got to do is get the first two.
Did you have to hit the delay? So
that wasn't the bet. I said I get the first one. Did I get the first one?
Yes, you did.
I got the F and I got the S. Okay. And then they snuck that sneaky North Korean F there that I wasn't planning on. Jumped up out of the booges. Why the hell would they issue an instrumental version? Does this have any sneakies in it?
I don't know. I haven't heard this one at all. Well, you know the other one's going to be big in the clubs. Dirty Bird.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Huge.
I might be able to do something with this.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a song for my Gary. How I feel. Gary was the next big thing. And his next big thing I'd like to have inside my hands. Deep inside. I love my Gary now. His ass is hairy now. With big zips for my face. He's my Gary now. I got nowhere to go with that.
Good for on the fly.
I'll work on that tonight.
Okay.
Nice love song for Gary. That's already 6:50. We got a break again?
Oh, jeez.
Look what Randy wore tonight.
What? Oh, there we go.
Yeah. See? Nothing's hanging out this time.
Nah.
You need longer shorts, though. Who does she look like? We got to get some pictures and put them on the net. She looks like... I'll tell you exactly who she looks like. Did you see Private Parts?
Yeah.
Remember the chick that played Stern's wife?
Right.
I don't know the actress's name, but that's who she looks like.
Yeah.
Mary McCormick.
Doesn't she?
Yep.
She looks a lot like her, except she's prettier. She's a hottie.
Mm-hmm.
Is she not married?
Mm-mm.
Did you find out if she got a boyfriend?
I do not know.
Okay. Well, I'm not interested. I'm here just to work out.
Very good.
Well, if I start doing something with her and it goes belly up, then I don't have a trainer.
True.
I'll wait till the 6 weeks is up. I'm all buffed.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll plow it.
God.
All right. Quick break. A break, and we'll be back.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
You still lost the bet.
It's still hilarious that somebody paid cash for you to crap in a jar.
They didn't pay the $100. You said it would go for $100.
Okay.
They only bid $80.
I'll put the money into Operation Kindness. Or am I supposed to give it to you?
I don't know. I can't remember the bet.
Only 80 for your dupe.
I think my dryer went for $115.
Did it really?
Yeah. I forgot what the 911 tapes went for.
I brought those in today.
All right. Okay. We have another break before Liz? All right. It's already 7 o'clock. Yeah, Let me get the music ready here. We got anything else we didn't get to?
I don't think so.
I can't wait to hear the Heidi Flash tapes of the messages that Tom Sizemore left her. I want to get those. I told Trey, I went, get on that, get on it now, call her. I'm sending her an email. F the email. Yeah. F it now. F the email. Call her and get these things sent. Because Tom Sizemore, somebody's going to figure out that she's sending these tapes out. I don't know if we're the first ones or not. It sounds like we are.
We need to overnight them. Give them our FedEx number.
I don't care if you overnight it or MP3 it. Just get it to me and get it to me before we get some kind of cease and desist.
Right.
Yes, secret?
You misunderstood me. I'd already talked to her, and then I was sending her an email so her assistant would get it. They're going to try to MP3 the tapes and get them to me tonight or tomorrow morning.
All right. Yes.
She said they are vulgar.
Good. Because he's going to find out, and somebody...
Yes, your lawyers are going to be all over that.
Right. Did she say, are we the first ones to get this? We can't be.
Well, the trial was just over. She wouldn't have any ability to play them up till now. They've been evidence, right?
And she still may not be able to play them there because of sentencing.
Oh, yeah, but we can do it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man, I can get all kinds of trouble with this.
Uh-huh. No, and she said she wasn't going to really give them to anyone else because she wants to play them on her show. So...
Oh, okay. So she is going to send them to us?
She's going to send them to us.
I guess she likes us.
She doesn't.
That was nice to her.
Absolutely.
You got no reason to be ugly to her.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I kind of like to go. Is she living in San Diego now or L.A.?
I believe still L.A.
I'd like to go and just have her show us around.
Yeah, she obviously knows everybody.
Yeah. More people than, a regular celebrity. Call her, see if she'd show us around when we went out to California.
I will call her, but I have no doubt that she would be more than happy to.
Yeah. Go out there for a couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
Hang out.
Fly a regular airliner, or you want to take the Learjet again?
I'm not taking a Learjet. Didn't they say those tails come off?
No, they fixed that.
How do we know that mine's the one that's been fixed?
Any airplane can.
What was the story?
Issue.
They had the rudder things, right?
Yes.
The things that let you go up and down?
Yeah, horizontal stabilizer.
Yeah.
Can become brittle and crack off.
Okay. I don't like those words.
That's bad.
And if you're already airborne and they become brittle and they crack off, you can't land, can you?
You come down.
Do you come down?
You come down, but you don't really pick where you're going to do it.
Oh. So it makes you crash?
Yes.
I thought you couldn't negotiate your altitude.
No, you no longer have the tail portion of the plane.
So it just comes down?
It would probably, depending on how it was loaded, either go over, nose over, or go straight up. Either way, it's bad.
All right. So explain to me again why I'd want to take a Learjet.
Learjets are safe. They found a problem. They fixed it. And apparently this hasn't happened. They just found it in inspections that these are brittle. So they're replacing the part.
I think I'll go with probably a large major carrier.
Okay.
You don't mind?
I don't mind a bit.
Maybe we can find you a Gulfstream.
Hey, maybe Mark Cuban will fly out.
Yeah. Get Cuban on the phone. See if he wants to go out to Hollywood and hang out with a madam. It'd be fun.
That would be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why are you still in here?
Sorry, I couldn't just leave.
We'll work on it.
Okay.
Get a hyperspace button. If I'm lucky, you'll blow up in the office when you reappear.
Man.
What?
You're just brutal to him.
Nobody knows what I'm talking about.
Hyperspace button.
Remember that from Asteroids? You hit hyperspace, you vanish, and sometimes when you come back,
you're right in front of a rock.
You'd explode or a rock hit you.
Yep.
Go sit in your office, see if any rocks hit you. All right, you ready to go?
Yep.
Okay.
For more information about the Russ Martin Show, to email us individually or anything else, go to russmartin.com to get answers to any questions you may ever have about this show. Go to russmartin.info. Instant email during the show is studio@russmartin.com. My website, johndavidryan.com. Eddie's at eddieboyd.com. Trey's at treytrenholm.com. And the weekend show with Dan Antasos is danantasos.com. And everything else is live1053.com. Seems like somebody, we got to talk about workout equipment provided by Play It Again Sports and Flower Mound. The food by dietgourmet.com. Larry North is at larrynorth.com. And I don't have a website for the new equipment that we got.
Oh, the new stuff?
Yeah.
I don't know. Hang on, here comes it. Yes? Say it.
Lifefitness.com.
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 All right. Looks like there was somebody else. I forget. Does Heidi have a website?
It's HeidiWare.com.
W-A-R?
HEIDIWEAR.com.
Is it E-A-R or A-R-E?
W-E-A-R.
All right. It's clothes.
Clothes and books and everything else.
The stuff she's already worn?
No. New stuff.
Well, I don't know. Could have her claim juice in it.
No.
You know people would pay for that.
They paid for your dookie.
Am I supposed to feel honored?
That people would pay $80 for a jar of your crap? Yeah.
How am I supposed to get it in the jar? I can't crap in a mason jar.
Do it like I did. On the gloves and squish it.
No, I'm not squishing it as it comes out.
It comes out.
I'll just do it in the toilet and have Trey scoop it out with the jar.
Perfect.
Yeah. Just kind of fish it in.
No, thank you.
Yeah, it'll be fine. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you.
The Liz Wild Show is next.